yeah, I feel like I missed a little bit.
Hang on, something happened. Okay. All right, continue.
Okay. Yeah, okay. He just says that I think I missed a little bit. Anything happened between the time I was gone and the time I came back?
If I'm not mistaken, we're still on you.
I said all I mean.
You were very, I'll be honest, you were vague.
Very vague.
You put your hand into a hole and it came out like that.
It was a gift from a friend.
From a friend, quote unquote.
And then you popped your arm off.
He just looks at, he doesn't look at Venra, he looks at everybody else like, seriously, you don't know what that means? After all we've been through.
Well,
like, that's...
Okay, so honestly, I missed literally everything. I barely knew you even went to jail. I don't know what happened in the ballroom. I think someone said you shot the
I
fucking
shot
bird.
the bastard and I'll do it again.
Oh no, that's some good shit, Chang. Like,
almost.
damn. I
only
why didn't I
hit the
think of
foot.
that?
I only hit the foot. Okay,
Oh.
that's it. He's fine, unfortunately.
His son isn't.
Good, as he should.
I'm surprised they only put you in jail.
Yeah, Glory Grove is different.
Huh.
I'm also surprised.
Yeah, no, they have a lot more rules here than any other realm that I've been in. They actually have like a system, an actual like justice system.
System is putting it
sounds fake.
Generous. Very generous.
System.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just, I shot him and I got thrown in jail. And he wants me dead. And honestly, the feeling is mutual. So I can't really go back. And which is fine. Air was shit anyway. I ran into a giant elf. I don't think I've ever seen an elf that large in my entire life. I don't know if he's just an elf. But I guess I'll believe that for now. And do I know she's a fae? Would I know she's a fae?
No.
Okay. Can I call her a witch? Did Chang call her a witch?
Yeah, she was a magic person.
Yeah. Okay. And a feral woman with fire magic. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, he would know she was a fae because she has the elongated ears that are like very long.
Okay, a fae with
archfey
fire magic. Archfey, yeah. And thanks to what did you call it? A patron? Is it a patron? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Is that what Natalia would be considered? Patron?
Technically, yeah, because you guys have a pact with them.
Okay. So he would say, my patron. Thanks to my patron, I was able to get out because otherwise I don't know how I would get out. I was behind a big metal door. And I threw it off. And I made my way out. And people died. And I didn't.
Okay, but like, put us through the process of how you got the arm.
Well, I was surrounded and I needed help. And I got help. You know, you get help, I get help, we all get help.
Well, that didn't really answer the question at all. How were you helped?
What do you
What
mean,
happened?
how was I helped? I lost my arm and I got a new one.
How?
How did you lose your arm in the first place?
I put my arm in a hole. And
This is why we don't put arms in unnecessary holes, for one.
I didn't think it was gonna come off. I just needed a weapon, and I got one.
So you thought, okay.
I didn't think anything. There was no thinking. I was surrounded by criminals that wanted to escape.
So like a whole
And murderous guards. There was no thinking to be had.
So like he made a hole and you just tried to grab something out of it?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Now that makes a little more sense.
I'm still confused.
About what's confusing about that? I trusted my patron and he gifted me with a weapon.
No, what I'm concerned about is where was the hole already there, or was it created?
It was created.
Okay, see, that's where you lost me, is I didn't know if you just saw, oh, there's a fucking hole, I'm gonna put my arm down here, see if there's a weapon, and then suddenly came out with the arm.
That would be really concerning.
Yeah, no, that's why I was confused. Because, mate, some choices.
Trust me, some of those holes. You don't want what's on the other side.
No. I mean, you lost your limb, so...
Experience?
Are you talking from experience? He looks over at Noctis.
Noctis just winks.
He's gonna go, alright, some of us are talking about through experience. Some of us are just more cautious than others.
Shig is so confused. He's like, what does it matter? I have a new arm now. That's like, what more explanation do you need?
But you got it from Metalio, but it has the signia of another one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
So was it really from him, or was it from her?
I mean, it felt like it was from him.
Alright.
It's fine. It works. I can move it. He like wiggles his fingers.
That's weird.
Yep, it sure is.
Noctis, did he grab it?
No, he's just putting his arm up.
Really?
To be like, let's go.
And Noctis is sitting there. He taps his like nail on it.
Oh wait, what?
Like Noctis, like where he's just sitting there. Noctis just like kind of like taps his like nail against the metal.
Oh yeah, it's ding ding ding.
And it's just like, I don't think touching you would be a good idea.
Oh no, arm wrestle him. Do it.
Let's go.
Are you? I don't know if that's a good idea.
I'm curious. Let's go.
But you're.
But I'm what, mate? Do you think I'm gonna be too weak to take you?
No. Fine. It just takes the arm. It just.
No, Noctis plops. Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Oh no. Oh no.
Break my arm.
Let's go.
All right, so he takes the arm. What am I rolling?
You're rolling a strength versus strength.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What'd you get?
That was a nat 20, baby. With my +2 strength that my arm gives me.
That's amazing because he also rolled really low. So he rolled a 2 with his +4, so that's a 6.
Oh my god. Actually, it was a plus. Wow.
So
Because I
the
think I already
two
got a +2, so it's actually a +4. So
the two arms collide.
Oh no.
And you're just kind of like, well, okay. And like you see him like he's looking a little cocky, as he does. He's looking pleased. And you start going and like it doesn't even take a second before you're able to just overtake him. And he immediately just blinks and you see just utter shock and confusion on his face. And he's just like
Noctis is howling with laughter, and he's like banging on the table.
Fenrir is just like,
Chang is just like,
that's a really powerful arm. No, go again.
Noctis like gestures to Chang's fucking arm, like his normal arm, which is huge, and he's like, or look at his fucking arm, Benry.
No, I want that one.
which arm?
Your metal arm.
Oh no! I know. Noctis was pointing out that he's like fucking ripped.
Oh, he knows. He's like, no. Oh no. I want to go against the metal arm again.
He was just saying like what, like, because Benry was shocked.
Oh
so
yeah.
he's pointing out like, why is he shocked?
Because he thought he was
That
stronger
was,
than him.
But
that was,
Noctis also doesn't know either one of their strengths.
Yeah,
So.
yeah,
that
yeah.
was a 22.
Okay, so you grab his arm again, and this time there's actually a little bit of a struggle. So you're going back and forth, struggling. He gets you a little bit before you just slap it back, and he's just like, I don't know whether to be impressed or very angry with myself.
Chang just looks at it. Chang's like, it's a metal arm. What do you want from it? It's magical.
Well, yeah. Apparently I'm magical too.
You kind of your arm's Benry. Like, I mean, you're a spellcaster. I mean, I know the feeling. It's all right. Not all of us can be as jacked as Chang.
Oh my god.
You're just gonna hear Key go, oh boy, here we go. She knows exactly where this is going.
Noctis is trying not.
Slowly taking
Noctis
his
is-
arm away, like he.
Noctis is trying not to laugh as he's saying this. Like,
He's just, alright, then you and me, if we're spellcasters that are the same.
no, I'm
Oh
not
my
strong at all. But sure, let's go.
Alright, let's go. It's immediately up against you. Please roll a strength.
You should go against Nyx next. No, wait.
Alright. Alright, ready?
You said
Strength.
strength.
22.
Like just. Ooh, yeah, no, I'm not beating that.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm too scared to roll.
Does it feel good to pick on the weak?
He needs to feel something at this point. You just made him feel very self-conscious.
Good. Noctis is gonna cast guidance on himself as he does
The
it.
women looking at this like, Jesus Christ.
The girls are just like, if Elenwy was here, she'd beat all of them.
Yeah.
She would. Ben would break my arm, so I mean, there's that.
Oh my
Either
God.
way.
Oh, this is great. This is great.
Did you get more than 22? Oh no!
Ruin him! Destroy him!
So I rolled a 17 plus the 3 for guidance,
God damn it, guidance!
and then I have Ophelia's blood,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I have a plus
forgot.
2 strength.
You still have Ophelia's
Destroy
blood in
him.
your system.
So that's a 26.
Yeah, just you immediately see him just go.
Noctis is also just staring like in shock. And he's like, "What?"
Oh yeah, no, and you
I'm
felt that
sorry.
struggle
That was
for a
good.
second too, but then like you felt that extra like oomph that you had through your body, and you're like down, and he's just
Chang snorted. I'm sorry. That was funny.
you had to
Not
be
just, like-
cheating.
And Noxious like, fuck, if only Austin was here to see this.
No. No.
Chang over here, like, when's the last time you did a push up? Is that what he would have to do, or is it a pull up? I don't know. What's the strength on that?
I feel like pull-ups are more because you're fighting against gravity and your body
Yeah.
weight.
Pull-ups
Okay,
are
yeah,
harder.
pull-up.
Pull-ups
No,
are
no, no.
harder.
But push-ups still funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like he's
yeah,
just immediately looks at you. It gives you like the most dirtiest like stare you've seen from him, but like there's a bit of humor behind it too. Like he's a little amused, but like he's also like he's kind of agitated right now. He's so used to winning these things, and both of you bested him.
Noctis just kind of gives him like a little playful like tap, and he goes, "That's for calling me a twink. That's all."
Know what? That's fair. That was rude of
You
me.
called Noctis a twink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sing yourself.
Noctis does that laugh that I do. And Noctis goes, "Yeah, you know, to be fair, I'm pretty sure my ass is hairier than his entire body."
Oh my god, I didn't want to know that.
I'll be
You're welcome.
honest, no, I groom myself.
I mean, I do too.
If your ass is hairier than the rest of my body, then you obviously don't.
Oh my god, what is this conversation?
This is just...
Guys being dudes.
He's gonna look at Phoenix and give her a please help me. Look.
Oh yeah. You guys can roll a perception to see Ari's face, because she's listening, but she's far away at the moment.
Damn it, I'm perceiving nothing.
Oh, I got a 19.
That's fair enough. So you're just complete confusion. She's just like, what the fuck am I watching right now? She's never seen her brother, one, that flustered, two, talk to other guys that way. Like, she's like
We are classy.
processing. Like, the full process sign is going on next to her brain. She's just, what?
What is
Next is probably gonna be like, she's gonna be like, what, do you want to fight a girl next? Because you're fighting like one already.
You know, not just like he's fucking howling, laughing again. He's like, oh.
Key's sitting there and her face just drops and she gives Phoenix a look and she like it's legit the look on Key's face is basically saying, that is not what I meant.
Jane is like,
She took it and ran with it. But I also was trying to be intimidating, so I rolled for intimidation as well. And I rolled a natural 20 with
That's perfect because he's already fucking afraid of her.
low, but
This is amazing.
Oh yeah, Ari is now me. She's cracking up over in the corner. She's crying. She can't. I need to throw away this goddamn dice. My god. No, I'm not
No,
using
keep using.
it.
No, keep using it for Benry. This is amazing.
I refuse. That's my Noelle dice. It normally rolls well with her. It doesn't want to roll well for anyone else. I'm gonna
I
use.
mean, to be fair, he rolled a 22 against Noctis.
I'm gonna use this purple one.
Uh-oh. Let's see if Vandals tells him to get rigged.
How much did she get for her intimidation?
well, you know, it was a natural 20 plus my 7, so 27.
Oh yeah, no, it was a natural 20. So, okay. He immediately like he's you guys can see like he's rattled. Like
Oh, no.
his confidence is now a little bit off, and he's like he slowly looks over at Nyx and he's like, of course it would be this one that would destroy me. Like, and he just immediately puts his arm on the table and he's just like, I'll never say no to your challenge, no matter who it is.
How does he arm wrestle her tiny baby arm?
He's going to try.
T-Rex arms.
It's like she's gonna have to hold here, and he's gonna have to just be like trying.
The funny thing is she has no strength, so.
Wait. I can
Be
make
hilarious.
a mini table to put on the table so that
Yeah, do it! Do it!
Just like turn over some bowls and stack them high enough that she's able to actually get to his hand. Okay.
Yep.
This is so funny.
Let's do it.
Oh, thank God.
Destroy him.
Roll your strength.
I got a 15.
Okay. Okay. I've been rolling shit for him, but thank God I rolled a 14, but he has a +4 strength, so he is then able to overtake Nyx, but he doesn't even have joy in his face at this point. He's just like,
I mean, she's like 2 feet tall.
yeah, he's a big man, but he's just like, so like there's a little bit of a resistance because you're like putting everything you can into it. You're like, I'm gonna do it. They were able to do it. I can do it. If Noctis is able to do it, I can do it.
Well, apparently Noctis has more strength than Nyx does. Like, he's got a plus on his.
He has Ophelia's blood in his system. That's an extra 10.
No, it's
Can
just
I-
the blood, so it's a 5.
Oh, it's just a 5. Okay, so it's the blood, but still, it's an extra.
I still rolled higher than a 22
Can I-
without it.
Oh my God! Can I clown him after this?
You
Please?
guidanced yourself too.
I did.
You did. You cheated.
Oh, hell yeah. It's Noctis.
But you see, like, Benry's, like, kind of going against you a little bit before finally, like, he lets out a breath and you see him, like, King!
Noctis claps.
I was like, Nyx is like,
Jake's like,
You did it, man.
Feel. Sorry.
We'll have a rematch. He points to Noctis and then to Chang. We'll have a
Noctis like,
rematch
no, I
later.
want to say I'm very surprised that I
Jake's like, I don't know. I kind
Made
of
that.
like this.
No. Get that smug look off of your fucking mouth, mate. No. You see him, he kind of gets up a little, like, angry, and he goes over and gets
Jake's
some...
like, I deserve a little smugness in my life. Yeah, drink
It's
your
just-
orange juice. Drink your awkward silence.
Awkward silence afterwards.
Ah. So,
right. Who wants mimosas?
You can hear over by the pillow fort. I'd like one.
what's a mimosa?
Champagne and juice.
Oh, you didn't have to tell him that.
Oh, you were just gonna give that to me and not let me know?
I think you'd be able to tell by tasting it.
Okay, gross.
He'll just make a...
Make 2.
Yeah, he'll make 2.
Okay. And with that, we are going to take a quick 15-minute break. I am very upset. My computer did the glitch thing again, so I lost the first
No.
part.
Oh no, when did you...
Wins?
And I got all of that, but I don't know, because I tried to look back and it said that it corrupted.
Why does it hate?
I have the first 30 minutes, and then my computer wasn't handling it.
Mm-hmm.
So I have that at least.
Okay. I mean, if the first 30 minutes is kind of like what I was missing, so. But it will be fine. So the kids are outside. You guys are inside. Do keep in mind, you do have the Bird and Silo in there, and Ari in there, and Venri in there. But yeah.
Chang's feeling a little smug. He's like projecting.
is open for you guys. Welcome back. You guys are at the table. Kids aren't
Yep,
here.
it's-
Bim is gone. Benry is
Mhm.
here. Ari is here. Xylo is here, and your bird is here. So
Yes.
whatever you guys want to talk about, you can send people away if you want. You have to convince them to do so. However you guys want to discuss this.
Chang just awkwardly standing there because ain't nobody tell him what happened while he was gone. They still didn't answer him. He
Well,
was
we
like, so...
we got distracted, so I don't think Noctis is thinking about that right now. He's thinking about the fact that Venry just lost arm wrestling to him and Chang.
Mm-hmm.
Chang's just like, this is awkward.
I think if it's gonna be like an awkward silence, Nyx is probably gonna be like, so now that that's over, can we maybe discuss what we're doing?
I'm taking a day off from life. Yeah. Well, like, not. I mean, laying low, aren't we?
I'm just asking because I told Elemi I would get back to her when I knew what was going on.
Yeah, I'd say maybe it would be good to stay hidden for a few days, so we're not getting anyone in trouble.
I mean, we kind of need an update on what happened with certain somebody.
Yeah, we'll give her time. She doesn't want to talk about it right now. She doesn't have to.
She promised.
Does it mean she has to do it right now?
Okay.
Trust me, I'm sure we all want to know what happened. But I think maybe we need some time to just kind of relax as best we can after the shit that happened last night.
And let's give ourselves maybe 3 days.
All right.
Does that sound fair?
Oh no.
You got more important things to do? I know the answer to that is yes. But
I mean, it's not that I have more important things to do. It's like I feel like I'm forgetting something.
what do you mean?
Like I was supposed to do something.
Yeah. Yep. We were supposed to use a certain item.
Oh no! Oh no! He like checks his body for it. Pat, 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 pat. Where did he put it?
Thought he had it on his stuff.
Yeah, he did. He's just like he didn't have it on his hand right now. He's just like
No, it would be in the bedroom that he came from.
Yep. Yep. He goes to go get it. He just runs for it like, oh shit. He's like,
Yep.
no.
It takes you a moment, but you were able to locate the stone feather.
Uh-huh. Shit.
She's gonna kill you.
Yeah, literally his thought. Like, he's just looking at it like, no. No.
Does he come back?
Yeah, he comes back.
Okay.
He's just thinking to himself, I had one job. I had one job.
So,
Shit.
nope. Yeah. I mean,
I don't even,
what were you gonna say?
no, go on.
Okay. He was just gonna be like, and I found the temple. I kind of wanted to check it out.
Wait, so there's a temple? Like,
Didn't you?
Oh.
You were the one that told us about this temple.
shit. Wait, you said you went to the temple?
Sort of. I found it.
Was my uncle there?
No. I found him too.
What? Where?
The library?
And
It was a library, right? Yeah.
And what was he doing in the library? Wait, no.
Maybe you and I should have a talk about your uncle later.
Oh my god.
Because I think I tried to have a...
He was there. He was there.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw him in the ballroom. I was watching him with... chatting it up.
I didn't see him at all.
No, you were over there dancing.
Shit. Well, I know he didn't really want me in the way, but it would have been nice to know where he was. I don't even know why he wanted to go to the temple. I think he wanted to get something?
Well, I didn't get to go very far in there, so...
What am I supposed to do with this feather? I'm supposed to give it back. I don't even know how long I'm supposed to have it.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
I don't want to find out. I'm supposed to use it.
We can still try that too.
How are we gonna try that? It's all the way out there in the grove. We're in the mills.
I mean, we can't go back at some point.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
Maybe not.
How am I supposed to go back there? I knew somebody who had a dagger and she's gone. She's gone. I don't know where she went.
Who? Who?
The lady, the archfey that I met in prison. She had she had a dagger. Oh.
And and you let her take it?
What was I supposed to do? She was gonna burn me alive. I don't...
You didn't think that, I don't know, maybe bring her along? Or I don't know, introduce her to us and let us know that she had one? I could have pickpocketed her?
She was right down the hall. She offered to take me somewhere. I couldn't leave you guys.
No, but you could have led her.
Listen, I was tired.
You know what? It's fine.
I was bleeding to death. I'm sorry.
You look pretty rough.
I couldn't think. There was a lot going on. You were unconscious at some point. Okay, it's too much. Too much.
Yeah.
A lot happened. Okay, nothing went. I mean, everything and nothing went right. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
I'm just.
This is why I said we need to relax.
Anyways. Oh. Well, at least Ari and the kids are here. I mean, that was kind of the goal anyway, right? That was
Yeah.
the main goal.
Well,
Some of the kids are here.
some of the kids.
Wait, there's more?
Yeah. My plan originally was to go get the rest, bring them up to where we had Ari and these 4.
I was told there was about 15 to 20 kids.
20 kids?
Yeah, there's more.
By now they would have located them into a different location though. They're not going to be there again.
Out of character comment, Sam, didn't Blue tell you that they were gonna handle them?
Yep.
Okay. Is Noctis gonna say anything?
Yeah, I was literally just about to.
Sorry. I was just like, okay, cool.
So yeah, like after Venry says that, Noctis just gonna go, well, apparently the Gilded Cage are handling it.
Who from the Gilded Cage?
Wait, what did you say?
Who from the Gilded Cage? Did you get a name or anything? Or did
do I know his name? Do I know Blue's name?
Roll an intelligence.
Oh boy, my favorite.
It's gonna be a high one.
Because I don't remember if he got the dude's name.
I don't think he formally said anything.
That was a pretty low roll. Yeah, it was only a 13, so probably not.
No, it was just a guy.
Yeah. Noctis, so he'll just say, well, I don't know his name, but I've met him before.
You've met him before?
Yeah, we all met him. Bard plays the violin.
You mean the guy with Guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Wait, didn't Sophia tell Cheng that she knows?
Yeah.
Okay,
no, that was Key. That was Key.
No, it was Key. Okay. And he's like, okay, so he's just like the guy with, he's in the Gilded Cage?
Apparently.
And we're supposed to just trust this?
Oh, I don't trust him at all.
Great, so...
We'll have to notify Noelle, but since she's been dealing with Yule, I don't think she's been paying much attention to the Gilded Cage.
I did plan on going back, but since plan changed a little bit, that never ended up happening.
Well, I still need to give this back. I don't know how long I'm supposed to have it.
Well, I'm sure if she wants it that bad, she'll come and get it.
I don't think I want to be here when she comes to get it. I would rather find out what it does.
Then we can figure it out, like I said. Oh, right now.
I could be back when she comes to get it. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's right, you met her. You met her. I mean, I feel like she could still find me.
Cheng, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Oh.
Right now, we can't do shit.
Well, like I said, maybe we just give ourselves 3 days or so. and we'll come back together. How does that sound?
I think a few days would be enough to keep people off our tail. I think we
As long as we
Moved on?
stay low, I think we'll be
Yeah.
fine. I'll throw out some contacts, see if anyone's hearing anything.
Hmm.
I'll go do that, but we'll be here for a bit, alright? You alright? He's just gonna put his hand on your shoulder and give you like a reassuring, like, I'll be right back. And like a okay. He's gonna depart from the location for a little bit. So Venry is going off.
when he leaves, Noxus is gonna turn to Keith. He's gonna be like, so, do you want to explain?
You just told her she needs time.
Fucking Venry was here, dude. I mean, if she wants to take time, she can take time. I asked if she wanted to tell us.
I'm not letting her not tell us.
She she's gonna adjust a little bit, and then sorry, blanket fell. She adjusts a little bit, and then she's gonna look at Noctis and she's gonna say, I have to tell you, it's just not exactly something that I'm looking forward to telling everyone or talking about.
I mean, that's understandable.
Do we have 3 days to talk about it, or shit? You get it out.
I mean, we could wait until tomorrow. Give us all a day of rest.
I
I don't-
Sorry.
Or we maybe at least could give you a few hours, get your thoughts together.
I had all fucking night to sit in my Noctis.
That's
Chang,
Yeah.
hang on. Sorry. So she's gonna look at the bird again and then back at Chang, and then she's also gonna look at Phoenix. And she's like, halfway trying to imply that she would like to, if she's gonna talk about it, it mostly just has to be like them. Without art, like because Bim is out with the kids, Venry walked away. I think she's okay if Ari is there, because that would probably help explain that whole, like, the future Venry stuff. So she's not gonna say anything about Ari being there. But the bird and Xylo,
She's trying to imply to get them away.
Yeah.
Am I understanding?
Roll an insight to see if you are able to register what Key is laying down.
Oh dear. Well, it was a high one, actually. Funny enough. All right. Yep, he gets it. That was a 19 plus.
Oh, yeah.
I think 6.
Definitely
Yep.
fucking gets it.
Yep, he got it. And that's Dread. There's Dread. He's just like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that.
I rolled a 12.
Does he say that, Ash?
No. He doesn't say that. He's just apprehensive about it. Like he's never
Wait.
had.
Okay,
Not...
well, he definitely fucking notices that, and she says, "Fine, then I'm not saying anything."
What did Chang say? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear it.
He didn't say anything.
He has an
He's just
apprehensive expression.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I mean, don't you think that's a little suspicious?
We've already had this conversation, Chang.
I know. It's
We already
just
talked about this.
fine.
I'm sorry, but I'm getting so sick of people listening in on conversations and feeling like I don't get to talk without people hearing things. And
Fine. I'll go. I'll get my bird. Maybe I'll leave her with somebody. I don't know.
You could
Just
just
gonna...
tell her to go do something.
He feels awkward now that he knows that there's like a piece of her in. Like if it was just his construct, it'd be more comfortable. But knowing that there's like something about her that's different, the fact that she's a her now is enough to like make him uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna like scurry off to her to like be like, hey, wanna enjoy some sunshine with the kids? Would that... No.
He doesn't seem to
just gonna-
really understand what you're implying.
Okay, so he's just gonna like try and like grab her, but like gently, like somebody gently grabs a bird and like head outside so she is like in like in the...
Bim is currently having the kids put sand on top of him. They are molding what looks to be almost like a mermaid tail off of his body.
Oh dear, and it's hot as hell, so he's
It's very hot.
sweating to death. He's just gonna go over to them and he's going to place the bird on Bim's head. and he's gonna like look over Bim and be like, could you please watch her for me, pretty please? I know you have your hands full, but like just do this. I would really appreciate it.
10-4, little buddy, no problem. And he's just kind of like, he can't move anyway, so he's just like, yeah.
Do you need help? Do you need help? Should I get you out?
No, I do need some shade for my eyes, though, if you could. It's really hard to see out here. And, like, the kids, like, Landry has his goggles on, and, like, he's, like, in the water. Emmett is currently making the individual scales on the mermaid tail. And then Shiloh is like adding more sand. But like he has no eye coverage. Bim is just like in the sun.
Chang is going to he's just gonna... I don't know, does he have his goggles on him or are they in his room?
Would he have put his goggles on in the morning?
You know,
after
you know
that
what,
shower?
You know what? That's fair. He's just gonna throw his shirt on him instead. Because,
Okay,
like
just...
that's the first thing he thinks of. And
okay.
He's like, that should... he's just like, yeah. Unfortunately, the bird was also under.
Yeah.
Wasn't thinking.
At this point, the bird is just like arms out now and like kind of holding a tent over Bim's face with the shirt over the top of it. And you just hear a muffled "Thank you." That's all you really hear.
I'll be back. Just
all right.
Busy. Okay. Sorry, Arden. Sorry.
You just hear a.
All right. Thank you. I owe you one. And then he just scurries off.
Come back shirtless.
Yep. Shirtless and overheated. Like his face is flushed.
Oh yeah, that moment that you make it through the door into the living room, it's just like, oh, so much nicer.
Knocked his hand some mimosa when he comes back.
Nyx, you did not register. So you're kind of looking at her like, what? Looking at her confused.
I mean,
He can roll an insight to see if she
Well,
actually
but she
understood.
she did say just after that about how like having people like listening in on conversations, like
Okay,
so
then
she's
I
a
read
little.
She registers that? Okay.
that one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Question, because
Mhm.
she's in the same room, can she like look at Xylo and do the thinky thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what she's gonna do.
You're-
She's gonna look
Hopefully
at
you're
her.
convincing.
Ooh.
She's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be like, I don't know what to do, but I really think she wants to talk without you here. And I don't want to make anybody angry right now. It's like she's being like awkward, but like help.
Yeah. So you see the little variation of Xylo kind of turn.
If she rolls persuasion or anything like that,
She
add a
can,
d4 because Noctis is casting guidance.
Okay, if she's doing this in her head, you would not be able to know that she's
Oh
doing
fuck,
this
that's
right
right.
now.
Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. I
So
forgot.
please roll persuasion.
I'm gonna use my Xylo dice. Persuasion is +3. 17.
You see her kind of cock her head at you from on top of the pillow fort. And you see her kind of get up and just. You see her change into what looks to be almost like a hummingbird. And just comes up close to you, goes around you for a moment, and you just hear a, I'm trusting you. Before as she flies out the door.
As she's watching her fly away, she's gonna be like, "Thank you."
Roll a insight for me, Cassie.
Ah. Well, that's actually not bad. Oh, 16.
Yeah, you'd be able to understand it. Her tone of voice wasn't just a I'm trusting you, it's a I trust you, do not betray me.
Yeah.
And
Which I figured.
Yeah.
Much,
Yeah. So, Ari is just sitting there. You see her kind of get up. Should I leave too?
She's gonna shake her head.
Ari's gonna actually come towards the table this time, and she's going to sit at the table.
Key's gonna tell Ari, she's gonna say, you can leave if you want to, but
No, I'll stay.
okay, and then I'm not gonna go over everything that fucking Future Fenry said again, but she basically is gonna tell everybody pretty much everything. The things that she's gonna leave out is, shit, hang on. I should have had this up. So she's not gonna really mention the, she is going to mention that she smacked him. But she's not gonna mention the whole part of him basically like trying to tell her that he has a reason to call her love, because that still kind of gets at her a little bit. So she doesn't really go into detail on that side. And then she is definitely adamant on making sure that everybody knows that she trusted him and things that he was saying in that moment.
Okay, so explains why he has the book, explain why he has the necklace. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Explain what he's up to,
Yeah.
how he
But
wants you guys.
before she,
Okay.
sorry, hang on. Before she does all of that, she is gonna ask Chang to put his lantern out as well.
Oh yeah, I was actually sorry. I was like in the bathroom, so I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
Before.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
Light her up.
I was just gonna say, Noctis was gonna cast like just as like Key starts to talk.
Mhm.
Noctis is casting True Sight.
On himself.
Yeah, so he can see.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason Key is gonna need that lantern. So I have her asking that for a reason.
Yeah. I know. And Noctis also wanted to do it for his own benefit. He was just
I
gonna
know, but
cast True Sight.
Noctis can only see it though, so that's
Yeah,
why
no, he's not. Yeah, I know. I was just saying, like Noctis was also gonna do True Sight. Like you
Just
just
for
reminded me of
himself.
that. Yeah, you just reminded. Like he wasn't gonna say that he was doing it or anything. He was just gonna cast it on himself. But
Okay,
you just
but-
reminded me of that with that.
Lantern out.
Okay. So I'm assuming Kath is there, right?
Yeah,
That
Kath
he's
is actually
with her?
sitting next to Ari.
Okay. The first thing before she lets anybody else talk, she's gonna look at Kath, which Ari's probably right by.
Oh yeah,
Ari.
she's like,
So Key is just gonna kind of look at Kath, and she's gonna be like, "Were you there when all of that was going on? Would you have believed him too?"
he basically implies to you that some of it, not all of it.
Mm-hmm. Which that was another thing I forgot to say. She does make a statement. She didn't think that he was telling the whole truth. Like she's not saying he's sharing everything. She was kind of catching on to that. But what he was saying there, like she didn't feel threatened, basically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
So I'm assuming you basically did a run just to see where Kath was, and you have the lantern directly on where Kath is, so you can see Kath. Ooh, Ray doing something bad.
Being naughty.
It's like the lantern is sitting on the table so that they're at least within.
Yeah.
the
So
sphere. It's just closer to Cass so we can see. Cass.
okay. Well then, I need Noctis to roll a perception. Unless, Sam, you're in the bathroom again. I'm assuming
You're
Sam
muted,
is.
Sam.
Nope, I'm here.
Okay,
I'm just grabbing my
okay.
dice. I'm trying to decide which one to use.
Mm.
It's a dirty 20.
Just behind Key, you can see a very familiar silhouette of, Ophelia. She hanging around.
Oh,
Okay. Aww.
She's concerned.
Noctis gives her like a tiny smile.
She's still
Does he see
looking.
anything else?
As of right now, actually, no. I rolled to see if anyone else would be there. They are not.
Okay.
But Ophelia does look downtrodden, very, very gaunt. But she does do the shh.
Yep.
Don't let him know.
That's why he gave her like the smallest, like, you know.
She's just looking after her friends. Moral support without really knowing she's there. But Kath is arms crossed, leaning back. Ari kind of giving him a look now and again, really confused.
Are we just sitting here in awkward silence? I just want to know before I say anything.
I feel like it's everyone processing what Key told you.
Oh, I thought this was still before. Oops.
No, I'm thinking.
No, Key told everybody.
Yeah, Key would have told everyone by now of the things that she would have told them. Ari is processing, so she's trying to understand. Kath can't very well talk to you guys, and then Ophelia is just watching over.
Key will look at Ari, and she's gonna say, I know this probably makes very little sense right now, but I can explain what I can explain later. It's just this.
Key, if it was anyone else other than Venri, would you believe them?
I don't know. If I could tell if they were telling the truth, then yeah.
Even after
I don't
all
know.
the shit that he pulled.
He's implying killing a god. The god. What is that going to entail for the rest of us?
Don't know. I don't know. He didn't tell me everything, and I couldn't.
It could be.
Normally I would have asked more questions, but I was already on edge, so my mind wasn't able to process everything, and I don't know how much he was.
Would he talk to me?
I would not recommend it.
Chang, hang on. Maybe. But if it's him, not her.
She just leans back. She seems to still be processing.
You know, just so so he wants us, you know, going back a little bit, not on his huge plan. So he wants our help to gather everything that we've been trying to gather, that he keeps stealing from us, or that he has stolen from us.
Apparently, in other timelines, we got in the way and we were
Wow,
different.
it's almost like he should have tried to explain like I told him.
I told him that, Noctis. I did, and he realized that apparently he didn't realize that he could do that he could explain.
Yeah, that sounds like a cop-out. Anyway, what I was going to say was that he's asking for our help, like, to get the thing from the fucking nightmare, right?
He's asking for our help to get everything.
Yeah, so he wants us to go get it from Nightmare, right?
Wait, say that again, Sam?
He said that he wants us to go deal with the Nightmare thing.
He said that he would be there to help in Obscura how he can. But he does want us to work with him. And it made, honestly, it sounded like if either we work with him or we work against. And if we work against, then obviously we're going to have to, I mean,
Well, I told him I wasn't going to get in his way. But I had no intentions of bothering him with whatever the fuck he was doing. I just find it so funny that he wants us to deal with Nightmare, because I have a feeling he just couldn't do it himself.
I mean,
I told you I saw the temple, that I found the temple, I think. Whatever the fuck it was.
you did. I was listening to all of that. I'm aware.
Yeah, you know how I found it, right?
No.
I followed him.
Was it him?
Yeah, it was him.
Her.
I mean, honestly, they're both the same to me.
No, they're not.
Look, listen.
You're telling me that if fucking Zol takes me over, that we're the same. Is that what you're saying?
You didn't really let me finish. When she's with him, they are never going to be separate from each other.
I know that, but he has a thing. That's what
I know. I watched him with Ari, and I watched him with his dad.
He didn't have. I don't know if he had those items in that moment, but
he. No, what I'm saying is that I know he can be himself. I saw the way he reacted with Uthram, and I saw the way he reacted with Ari. So yeah, he's still Venri, but he's not our Venri, and he's different. He's gone through all this different shit. He's had different experiences. He's developed as his own person, and he's developed as his own person alongside Thanatos. Now, this happened after, I don't know what the fuck was happening, but I think she came back because suddenly he changed. His eyes went purple.
Would Key be able to know that because there were the two of them, that would be like the reason that she was with him was because they were both coming at her? Okay, great. I didn't think that she was gonna. Okay, so Key is gonna very, very, very quietly she's gonna look down and she's gonna say, she was coming at me.
Huh. Why?
Chang's gonna raise his arm. He didn't want to interrupt. And he also needed to think his words before he opened his mouth. But he's gonna raise his arm.
Noctis does this little gesture, teachery gesture.
So, I think you guys are like forgetting to mention like something very important here. He wants us to gather the items to kill Avahennis.
Yeah, no, I got that part.
And you're leaving it out, but why? Why?
Because I'm pretty sure literally everyone is thinking about that right now. But I'm also
Say it out loud. It's uncomfortable, isn't it?
Not
What's
really.
uncomfortable?
It is uncomfortable because we've
No,
been
I said what's
aren't
uncomfortable.
mentioning that that's what he wants. He wants to kill the creator, the one who made everything we're standing on right now. Key, you can't seriously think that that's a viable option. Really?
Why are you thinking that it isn't?
Do you have any idea what would happen to the realms if she was gone? She's in pieces right now, and look at how we are right now.
We'd also probably die.
Honestly,
We wouldn't
destroying a creator could destroy everything. We could kill everyone and ourselves.
It would be a huge sacrifice. Is that something you're... Is that a sacrifice you're willing to make? This isn't just about us. This is about sacrificing everyone.
That's millions.
A single person.
And what right does he have to put things back together? With what power? Wouldn't he need power to put things back together? And how can we trust that what he's going to put back together is what we want?
I don't trust him.
It's dangerous.
It's disgusting.
I mean, I'll be honest. I have no qualms killing gods. I think they're all kind of bullshit. And they've done nothing but fuck us over and make us solve their problems. But I think that one might be risky.
That is unfair. She hasn't even been here to defend herself.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know
She's
anything
not
about
like
her.
them.
I don't know anything about her.
So why would we put ourselves in Father Time's shoes? He started this. And we want to be like him? I
wouldn't
don't
kill her.
understand.
I wouldn't kill her unless we had a reason to.
Why would
But I
we
think-
have a reason to?
Well, I mean, I don't. Not now.
Exactly. It's just, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up to me. I'm sorry. I don't see how that benefits us. I don't see how that benefits everyone. I don't see how that benefits you, Key. What would you gain from this? Just help me understand. What are you thinking?
What are you thinking?
I don't know what I'm thinking anymore. I don't know.
The what? I just want to hear the sides. Like, I want to know, what are the pros to this? I've got a good enough reason to kill a god. Sure. But I need a good reason to risk my life to kill the fucking creator of the realms.
But he already said so. We've all supposedly already tried. Why would we do that again?
If we tried, then why would we try again?
I didn't ask about those moments. I didn't ask anything about the other version. Times ask what I should have asked. Okay, I get it.
No.
It's
Key.
fine.
It's fine.
Just, there was a lot going on.
I'm curious about your opinion. Like, why would you agree? Like, this is a genuine question. I'm not being a bitch here. I'm being serious. I know I'm always a bitch. I'm being serious. What would be in it for you? What would make you want to do this?
I don't know if everything can be put back together, and then there's no fucking gods and no all-powerful power play, one person ruling over others.
I mean, I get that, and I'm definitely all for. I mean, I fucking hate people who are in power. The people who think they can do whatever the fuck they want just because they have some power or money.
But that's just how society is, Noctis. Wherever there's weak, there's always going to be people with more power than the others.
It doesn't always have to be like that.
It is always going to be that way.
Even if we got rid of her, that would still happen within the realms. You see how we are right now. She's
I'm not
not present.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that.
It's just, I just don't understand why he thinks that destroying everything would fix anything. You know what that sounds like to me? Like a desperate for help. Like I'm sorry, that sounds like a suicide mission.
It is a suicide mission for him, Chang. It is.
It's going to be one for all of us.
Him. It would be for all. Yes, exactly. It would be a suicide mission for all of us. We wouldn't even come to the other side to see what came of it.
Would
it's
there
risky.
even be a world left? I'm kind of curious now.
I don't want to find out.
I don't know. Ask him how he would know that would even work. I don't know. And I don't know. I don't know how much he'll say. I don't know, because on the same way, why would you tell someone before you even agree to work with them? Why would you tell them everything? That's not how it works. That's how
you get people to agree with you.
You get people to agree with you by, yes, saying some things, which he did say. He did tell me some things, but of course he's not going to tell me everything, because then, if they choose to go against you, they can use that against you.
Yep, and you don't agree to anything until you know all the details.
It's not exactly how it works, Noctis.
We can't exactly let him have her weapon. We don't need his power. We have Xylo.
We have more than that.
Excuse me?
I'm saying that he was saying that he thinks he's strong enough to wield her weapon because he's as strong as a god. Why would we need a fake god when we have a goddess with us who we're trying to help right now bring back her mother? One, why would we betray her and kill her mother? And two, why would we give her mother's weapon to a fake god trying to kill everyone?
He's not getting his hands on that weapon. I don't trust him like that.
I feel like he's not really trying to help us. Or the realms. I think he's exhausted all of his options and can't think beyond them.
Noctis is gonna look at Ari. And he's gonna go, "What are you thinking?"
Well, I don't have all the information. I'm kind of running blind. You guys keep talking. Who's Xylo?
The one that's been with us. That I just got told to make leave.
The little flying
we could
pixie?
have this conversation. Mm-hmm.
She's cute.
Goddess of life.
I thought that was Vernal.
It's a long story.
Like I said, Ari, I'm gonna have to tell you everything, but it's too much to do right now. It'll take too much time.
Okay. From what I can gather, I guess from an outside perspective, if you think about it, this future Venri, the one that saved me, he wants to have you all collect an ancient weapon to kill the godly creator who is immortal. So that he can restart our universe, basically.
Know what it sounds like.
But who's to say if you do actually destroy this creator, if it would not destroy the rest of us?
No, I absolutely think that
That's
it's
my
a
main
possibility.
concern. I don't want to lose anyone else.
I didn't go into this planning to die. I've come close. I may have technically already died. And I don't want that to be permanent. You know? I'm trying to do my best here. And I don't think any of us want to.
I don't understand why Venri would even think of doing this. Like, that doesn't sound like our Venri key.
No.
Because it's not, Ari, it's not.
Then why would you trust him if he's not ours? I know it's difficult. I mean, he looks exactly like Venri. He came and saved me, and he helped me kill our father. But the Venri I know wouldn't want to destroy everything if there was even a glimmer of a chance that he would lose us. There would be a possibility. I don't know much about this goddess or the goddess that was here. I'm still trying to understand, but I think we all need time maybe to think things over. Key, you understand they're not trying to attack you because of this, right? They're just worried. I know you take things personally.
Can Chang approach her cautiously?
To Key or to
Approach.
Ari?
The Key.
Uh-huh.
Just wants to, because he promised he wouldn't yell. He did some yelling, but he's not yelling. He's not yelling, and he's keeping his cool as best as he can. And he's going to walk towards Key, and he's gonna want to make eye contact with her. He's gonna want to look right into her eyes if she lets him.
Nope, she does not. That was on that one. She does not let him.
Oh.
Fuck.
He's gonna try anyway. He's gonna say that
But it's probably more so because she's not like mad about the way everybody's reacting. So I guess it's more so that she's like half zoning out, because when everybody starts doing that, she zones out. So she's half checked out. It's not that she's like ignoring him, it's more so
Yep.
Yeah. That's more so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna put his regular hand, because I know she's touchy about the metal hand, on her arm, because that's a safe spot to put your hand on, I'm assuming. And he's just gonna be like, Are you here?
You know what? Hang on. Where on her arm did he touch her?
It's her forearm.
Forearm. Okay. Um, she's gonna look at him then, and then she's gonna kind of like tilt her head a little bit, and then be like, "What do you mean?"
You're doing that thing again. You just you're going quiet. Are our words reaching you?
Um, I don't know. Yes, I think yes.
Key, I now know that the gods haven't exactly been kind to you. But I want you to think about the people who have and what they mean to you. Not just us, but the ones like Noelle, maybe. And what this would mean for her too. Asa, you know that you seem very close to them. And I feel like you wouldn't want to hurt them either.
Of course, I don't want to hurt them.
Yes. Good. Um, so just to walk through this a bit. Noelle trusts in her, right? And we trust Noelle.
I trust Noelle, yes, but Chang.
She's done so much for us. And
Noelle has, of course she has. I know
yes,
that.
don't you think it would be kind of betraying her if we hurt someone that meant a lot to her? Like, think about beyond the God stuff. Think about, like, beyond that. Just think about her life and her friends and her husband, maybe. I I trust her judgment, and clearly the gods were afraid of her because she doesn't remember anything. Um, I just I don't know. Do you think this would be a good idea? Like, for you? Really? Even just think beyond us. Just forget about us for a moment. Forget about the gods, the realms. Is his plan good for Key? Good for her future, what she wants, the kind of life she wants to lead? I know when we talked about the tree, you were asking us about our futures, what we wanted, the life we wanted. Do you think we would have a life if we went along with this plan? Would you have the future that you want with your Venri if we went through with this plan?
I don't know, Chang. I don't know.
Just, well, just know that you're not alone. You don't have to make this decision alone. Even if he only reached out to you alone, he isolated you and proposed this, but we're still here. You can talk to us.
I am talking to you.
Yes, exactly. Which is good. You didn't used to like telling us anything. um, I just. Do you remember when I was talking to Siwoo? Do you remember that? You said you overheard the conversation.
Yeah.
It was in his head. Do you remember how he was afterwards? Seems like he knew what Benry wanted to do. And he was very afraid.
He said purple eyes, though, Chang.
What color were his eyes when this conversation started?
The one that I had. The one that I had just now?
No, when you were
With him?
talking to him.
In the.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
What were they?
They were purple.
Okay. For how long?
A while, but there was a moment that I saw a gold and a green.
When was that?
And I asked him why.
What was his reason?
I told you, he wants the same thing. He wants everyone to just not have to live under anyone.
You told me he was tired.
Yeah.
The only one who would benefit from this plan, really, would be Thanatos. Because she's still in his body. She still will be when he grabs that weapon. She's the only one here who has the biggest beef with Avahennis. What would Venri have against Avahennis? He knew of her before we did. From what you showed me, it seems like he's known a long time. Or at least that she's been there. Right now he's a prisoner. I would understand if you're a prisoner that you want to end everything. I mean, look at the people we've saved, the state they were in. After all of that, he's been going on, he's been in that state of mind for a really long time. Maybe he just can't think right, even if it was him. Maybe he's just, I mean, it's like Ari said, it just doesn't sound like something if he were in a better state of mind, I don't think this is something he might want. You know, maybe he's desperate. We have options. He said it himself. We're different. We're not like the other versions of ourselves, the other timelines. And he's not the only person who said it either. Maybe we did something right. Maybe there's something we can do that the others haven't done. He didn't mention Xylo. Why? Maybe, I don't know, just there are things we know and that we have known. Maybe we can use it and find a better solution. You're smart, right? Always solving problems.
Causing them, more like.
Not always. I mean, if we're gonna go that route, we've all caused problems, kind of.
I definitely have.
I broke Fenrir's nose.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We're not perfect. We are. I mean, I was supposed to use this key here and look where I'm at. Don't know what it's for.
Are you holding it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ari's gonna put her hand out. She's curious.
He just looks at her slowly.
She's just inspecting it. Yeah, she takes it gently and she's just gonna look at it. This is really old.
Yeah, it's. I mean, the temple's probably old. Yeah,
Sit back.
Thanks. My sister told me to follow the leader, and instead I shot the leader. So, that's a. I think that's a pretty big fuck up, if I do say so myself.
I think that's pretty fucking awesome.
So you're not alone in making mistakes. Okay, I got my ass thrown in jail. My family's probably in danger. The Veil has eyes on my sister. Even though they didn't know where she was before, I don't know how that happened.
Because I said something, Cheng. Because I was the first one to say something before we figured out that they were fucking listening to us through those fucking coins. I said something about her being a part of the bloodline.
I mean, it could be a lot of things. They've been listening to us for a really long time. They've been.
Yeah, well, the timing was quite convenient, I would say, to where that lined up. So.
Key, did you know?
Did I know what?
About these coins?
At that time, no.
Then it's not your fault.
Exactly.
You didn't know.
Besides, it could have been any one of us. Just talking about it.
But at the
Could've-
time, I was the only one that knew about it, Noctis.
You had to
You could've
tell
had
your
access
team,
to-
right? What's the first
Yeah.
thing that we learn when we go into the brigade? You tell each other information. You let your teammates know what's going on at all times. You're not at fault for that. You were trained to do so.
Besides, it's not like I fault you for it anyway. Like, why would I hold you accountable for this? That makes no sense. They could have found out any number of ways. They have resources. They've been at this forever.
We
Long
have an
before we
entire
were born.
list.
They had yes, they have an entire list.
They had
There's-
people.
There's
Sorry.
traitors. There's traitors everywhere, apparently. even people within the bloodline have traitors. There's so much we don't know that we're still figuring out. We don't have all the pieces. So I think, maybe there's just something we haven't uncovered. We learn something new every day. We keep going, moving forward. Ophelia hasn't given up on us. She's in a tube.
What?
It's
Oh,
a long
wait.
story.
No, I think you remember that. So I was there.
For you.
There. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember much.
She was helping you, wasn't she?
Guess so. Didn't know their name at the time. I'm assuming it was this Ophelia person.
Yeah. She's been with us for a really long time.
She
She's
hasn't.
been.
She hasn't given up on you even in a tube.
Nope. Not gonna lie, I don't know how many of us can say that. I don't know how I would feel being stuck in a tube.
I almost took a chunk out of her neck when we met, and she still saved my life.
You went on her?
It was an accident, but yeah,
Noctis.
it was an accident. She's got special blood. It smells really good. Tastes really good.
Wow.
Never say that again in my presence.
But yeah, so I think it's a little too early to consider some last resort options, because that's what that really sounded like. And if he retaliates, you have us. You have us. And we're a pretty big us, I think.
You're right. You're not going into the forest alone this time.
We've got a lot of people with you. A lot, not just us.
Even if it feels like, I know he keeps boasting about power and all that, but to me it kind of just sounds like he's alone.
He is. He is.
All he's got is Thanatos, and we all know what great company she can be. I don't think ruining everything is going to solve his problem. If anything, he's just going to be more alone than before.
That's
No,
part of the reason why I don't want ours to leave.
well, he's not leaving yet.
Henry said he was gonna leave.
Well, He's doing that thing where he wants to protect us.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking destroy his face again.
Please don't do that.
No, we don't need. I
Like, don't make it any worse. Like, he doesn't really have that much going for him, you know. You gotta let him keep a little bit.
No.
Key's just gonna kind of like lift a brow at
That's so
Noctis.
fucked up.
No.
Ari
I'm
is
kidding.
literally motioning towards Key and herself, going, nothing going for him? That's very offensive.
I just meant that he's not that attractive.
To you?
Wow.
That's
That's
disgusting
arguable.
to say.
Key,
Oh my goodness.
Key, I said I was
Very arguable.
Oh my goodness.
I was kidding. I was
Kath's on the
kidding.
side going,
Oh, so you do think that he's hot then?
Me?
You
No,
said
he
you were
looks too-
kidding.
He
So wait,
looks too
there's it.
straight for me. I'm sorry.
oh, you don't know my brother then.
No, I know him. We had some interesting moments.
Can
What? Key's like, hang on. Key's like, what? What? Whoa.
Yeah. Noctis just winks at her, and he goes, "Anyway."
Jake's just gonna walk away from this and like he's gonna look at Nick because you know she's connected to Silo.
Oh my god. Ari's. She can't contain her giggle laughter. Right
Is she
now.
laughing?
Oh yeah, she's like
Noctis is trying not to laugh. He's like trying to keep a straight face because Key's reaction was
oh yeah.
gold.
Kath on
No,
this
no,
side
she's
is also just like laughing.
Key's
Oh.
still thinking about it because she has no idea. Like, she doesn't.
She has no
She
context.
doesn't know what happened. But she also, like, she doesn't know what's happened when, like, Noctis and Venry have talked a couple times. Now she's like, wait a second. Whoa. What happened?
Noctis is obviously fucking with her. I mean, they've had moments, but obviously nothing like. Oh, I know.
She was.
Oh, exactly. That's exactly why he did that. Because he's
He's
Noctis.
like, hello, guys.
Noctis
like-
was like, anyway, after he winked at her.
Yeah, like he like focused to all of Phoenix. He's just like, and aside Noelle, Yuki, and Sia, and everybody else, we also have Phoenix, who,
Which is a badass.
who's connected to Xylo. Like, do I?
Who apparently scares my brother, which I think is hilarious.
Oh, it's so great. It's amazing.
Actually should. I know. This plan kind of goes against what Phoenix has been working towards his entire journey. Also, like this is like I said, this is beyond me, beyond us. There's other people involved. I just. I wouldn't-
Also, oh, sorry, go ahead, Ash.
Yeah, he's just wanting to. He's just looking at Phoenix like, hello.
She's not saying anything. She's just.
Is she looking at anyone or is she just looking forward?
She's staring through Key.
Okay.
I don't know if this helps or not. I like that he went to you to talk about it, knowing how you feel about him, or at least about Venry in general, and how You kind of reacted toward this alternate version of him in the past. Because I very openly offered to help him last night. And told him that I wasn't trying to get in his way. That if he would,
What?
that if, he just like holds up a finger and he's like, that if he told me what his plan was, then maybe we could kind of help each other out. You know what he did? He vanished and he ran away.
Why would you do that?
Because it's the best way to figure out what the fuck he's doing.
That's the worst way to figure out what the fuck he's doing.
Why? Why?
What do you mean, why? He shot her! And if he's gonna shoot her, what's stopping him from shooting us? Throwing.
What does that have to do with me?
How are you gonna find anything out if you're dead?
I don't think he could kill me.
What makes you so confident that he wouldn't?
I'm pretty sure that underestimating him not the smartest. I don't care if you hate.
I'm not underestimating him.
But why would you go behind our backs?
I rolled a natural 20 to see whatever Ari was doing.
Oh, she's processing. She's like,
Oh, okay.
what? She's going through emotions.
Okay.
Why
Yeah.
would you go behind our backs to do something so crazy? And go
You didn't-
behind everyone's back? Like, hello?
Because if I could figure out his plan, I mean, I'll fucking tell you guys. I'm not gonna keep that a secret. I just want to figure out what he was doing, and then I followed him
That's
because he ran away. Yeah, I know. I think that's kind of like my middle name. My point is that someone like me offered to help him, and he ran away like a little bitch.
Oh my god.
And then, not too long after, came over to Key to ask for her help.
Kath is motioning towards you. Like,
Me?
yeah, he's just like,
What do you mean?
do an insight to understand what he's trying to imply.
That was a 15?
Yeah, he's going, exactly, look at him.
Oh, yeah. He's like, yeah, see?
But he's doing it in a mocking manner.
I know.
Yeah.
If Noctis still says that.
Yeah.
He knows.
He's like,
I think what he's trying to say is that he knows how we would have reacted to that plan. You know?
I mean, it was literally not planned. It was.
No. I'm saying Henry knows how we would react to that idea. Maybe he thought he had a chance with you. Maybe he thought you would.
Oh, yeah, that was my point.
Yeah, well, I
Because
just had to reiterate it.
is that he didn't think.
He didn't put anybody else. Because if he really wanted our help, if he really thought this was a viable option,
Then he could have come to any of us. Well,
Mhm. And every
or-
single one of you would have looked at him, and you wouldn't have stood
Oh,
there,
no.
and you mocked him. Noctis, you know that you would have, because you've done it. I've seen how you are
Oh,
when
I
you
would-
talk.
I would absolutely mock him. It doesn't mean I wouldn't listen.
Off, so he's not gonna do it. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. You might listen, but he has a very, very short tolerance, very clearly. So
do
you
you
mock
see-
him too much, and he's not gonna say anything else.
But do you see what you're doing? You're
I'm not doing anything.
You're sympathizing with him.
The guy who shot you.
The guy who shot you.
My
And
brother.
he didn't even do it himself. He used my friend to shoot you, by the way.
Because-
Very cowardly.
It's someone that I know, and you all seem to forget that. It's just.
I don't forget. I know what my point of
No.
that was.
No,
Is that
none
he
of
went
you
to you because he
know. The
knew.
only one that would be able to know is Ari. The only one who would know is Ari. None of you know.
You act like we haven't been or don't understand a similar situation.
How could you?
We don't have to be
You-
in exactly the same situation to know a manipulation tactic when we hear one. He is betting
you don't-
on your sympathy,
And you don't.
on your compassion, on
And-
your feelings for your Venri.
And you don't really know what the rest of us. Don't get me wrong. None of us really know anything about each other or what we've dealt with in the past. We don't know each other that well. We don't know each other's lives, the shit we've been through.
So you're telling me, Noctis, that you've had some second version of someone that you know show up.
My point was that obviously it's not the same situation. Because who the fuck would think about that?
And my
But it doesn't
point
mean
is that you try to keep saying that you know then because you don't.
You know what I do know?
we might know what it's like to be manipulated or be in a position similar to that. To have someone close to us use our feelings against us. Sorry, Ash, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's fine. Yeah, Chang's just like, it's not uncommon. Take Siwoo, for example. Do you have any idea how long it took me to get them to stop defending their father? Someone should have loved them, taken care of them, been compassionate about them, but continued to betray their trust over and over and over again. How many times do you want him to betray you before you realize it's not worth it?
What's that gonna take? He tried to kill you, even.
And as you said, Ari knows, and you just heard what she said. That doesn't sound like something her brother would do.
And we know what she just went through. She literally just went through that.
Sounds like a tactic Daddy would have used. I'm sorry, I have to go. And she stands up and immediately heads for outside, wiping away some tears that are brimming on her eyes.
Noctis is gonna get up and kind of watch her out the window just to make.
Yeah, you see her. She kind of goes out, stops for a moment, shakes herself out. Roll a perception to see what else she does.
Okay. Um, 21.
Okay, you'd be able to see that. You see her wipe away her tears, pat her face a few times, breathe out again, and then immediately go into a smile and head towards the kids.
Yep, he's just gonna kind of like. Yep, I feel that. or I understand that. And he's gonna go sit down again.
Yep.
He just wanted to make sure she wasn't like running off or anything.
No, she's looking for an escape.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Chang just realized that what he described about Siwoo is probably what Ari lived her entire life. He's like, oops.
Yep, which is what
Yep.
why Noctis just pointed that out.
Yeah, Chase like, oops. Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah. Oops. It's this is awkward.
I think we need, if he really wants our help, then he's going to give us more answers.
I mean, do we really want those answers?
I want those answers.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about those answers. It doesn't matter what he says. What you're telling me, it's not an option.
Doesn't mean we can't use the answers against him if we needed to.
He's not.
You do whatever you want. I'm telling you, for me, not an option.
The end goal or the talking to Venry part?
I'm not doing what he wants.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
It's expecting me to turn my back on everyone who has been there for me. And I'm not going to do it. I've put aside my own feelings to do things to help everybody in this group at one point or another. But this is not, no, this is not something that I'm going to set aside my feelings about. Because it's not just me who's impacted. It's literally everybody. And I'm not okay with that.
It's just.
I think there's too much we don't know, especially that if he thinks, that he even thinks that we would agree to this plan without knowing the details, then he's an idiot.
I don't know. I think he's being deliberate.
Oh no, he absolutely is. I'm a manipulator myself. I can call it when I see it.
At this time, you guys hear a on the door. Front door of the bungalow.
Ew.
Noctis is just gonna call out, "Where is it?"
Someone come get the door, my hands are full.
Noctis will get up and go answer the door.
Go answer it. Venry has about 3 different bags in his arms, and he has 2 others that are like kind of on the floor next to him, and he's like, I got some things. Is everything all right? Can you here? And he's gonna like hand you like 2 of the bags.
Noctis will be like, "Oh, I thought you were a strong man over here."
Don't even start with me, Noctis. I swear to God. No, I got some things. Because I think we're gonna be here for a little bit. We said about 3 days, right? So I got us food. I got us some things for later tonight. I think we can all agree that maybe we could use, I don't know, maybe some barbecue or something like that. So I went and got some meat. Bim is putting together a fire outside so we can make it. Don't trust him with that completely. Chang, do you want to check up on Bim because he's making a fire outside?
He's gonna look at Key, he's gonna look at Nyx, and he's hoping they talk it out, and he's just gonna be like, okay, and he just like scurries out of there.
Yep. And he is coming in.
Noctis is leading him straight to the kitchen. He'll like put his tail up around his like Like, you know when you like put your hand on someone's back and you lead them? He's doing that with his tail. He's just kind of leading them out to the kitchen. Like, come on, yep, come on, that's
Yep.
this way.
Yep. And he's like, oh, I mean, I got it. It's perfect. I know where the
Oh.
kitchen is.
Yep,
Chang, as you are headed outside, you can see the kids have actually gotten some like driftwood pieces and like put them into the ground, and they have hung what looks to be like some sheets and stuff to make it look all kind of nice and flowy and really pretty. And then off to the side away from the sheets, you see Bim setting up some fire. Ari is looking at him, and then back to this like, it's really badly made. Like, it's a really, really badly made looking fire.
Yep.
And
Yep.
he hasn't sparked it yet, but she's like,
Thank God.
don't do it yet. Please, can I fix it maybe? And he's like, oh no, I think I got this real fire. I do barbecue all the time. It's not a problem with me. And she's like, that fire will fall apart and could probably, I don't know, hurt the kids or anyone else that comes close. So Chang, help.
Chang is coming. He's coming to take care of this.
No, I got. Why does no one?
Bim. Come on. You can still help, but let me do this part.
I just need to make a fire so that I can do some of the ribs and whatnot.
I know you can do that part, but can I double check your setup, please?
Fine. It is bad. It is real bad. Like, if anyone tried to cook anything on it, it would immediately fall apart.
Oh.
And the fire would
Yep.
spread out.
He's just gonna, pat his arm like you did great. Now you're gonna help me make it improve on it. You're gonna help me improve.
Ari's sitting there just like, oh god.
Yeah, he's just like, Chang's like, you know how you showed me how to make those smoke bombs? Well, it's now my turn to help you with this fire.
Alright, so you're gonna help him make a fire suitable to actually cook over. So it's gonna be, you have to like dig it out a little bit so that you can get the height and everything. Ari's gonna go over and help the kids put up, it's basically they're putting up like a weird canopy looking kind of thing, so that way there's some shade. You also see another bag off to the side that Venri obviously like dropped off at the kids first, and like they're bringing out some different things. And at one point you see one of the kids make a giant bubble, and it goes into the air, and it's like blobbing around, and they're like, bubbles, yeah! And there's another kid that's like, I don't know what that is. So they're gonna make bubbles and everything off to the side. Key and Phoenix, you guys are in the living room area. It is open to the kitchen side, so you can see the full area of the kitchen. It's not like segregated or anything. It's one of those open looking locations. So you see Noctis and Venri going over to the kitchen to put the extra bags of food and whatnot off to the side.
I did, the second that he kind of realized that Venri was back, I rolled for a deception. It's a 19. Because she's trying not to.
He is distracted by Noctis at the moment. He did not roll well.
Okay.
So, two of you are basically doing a full out either stare down or avoiding all eye contact as possible. I feel like Key's avoiding eye contact and Phoenix is doing the stare down. But Venri is gonna look at you, Noctis, and under his breath he's gonna go, is everything alright? Getting a weird vibe.
Yeah, I think maybe we should leave.
All right.
Lurby.
Let's
Leave them
just
be.
put this away then. And
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff.
I
We
got
we
I got some ribs, and I got some brisket, and I got some other things for while we're here, since we're going to be here for about 3 days, and we have a lot of mouths to feed.
Whose ribs do we have?
Are you serious, mate?
No, I'm not fucking serious.
All right. He's like, sometimes I don't know if you're actually being serious or not, only because you are a vampire and you are from the Hollow. So,
Mm-hmm.
do you even have barbecue?
I have no idea what that word means.
No.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I said. He's like, I have no idea what that word means.
He goes, all right, well, it's delicious. We're gonna have to get the silver back off of the ribs, and then we're gonna have to help separate them and cook them over the flame. We can do a dry rub, and then we can get some wet sauce put together.
These are all words that I know, and I don't know what you're talking about.
I honestly don't know what I'm talking about either. These are words that the family cook would often say out loud. So...
Family cook.
Yeah. And he's like, so I think what we could do is just gather a whole bunch of things and take them to Chang outside.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fucking cook, so yeah, I think that's...
I can cook sausages and some bread and some pasta, but that's about it. Let's go.
You can cook bread?
Bake bread.
Oh, I was like, I don't think that requires cooking.
I mean, technically, it still is a form of cooking. Okay. Yeah,
okay. Fair.
He starts getting, like, some spices and stuff, like, the actual, like, spice rack kind of stuff into a pot so that he can bring it out to Chang.
Noctis like, what the fuck is all this?
He goes, I don't know, I grabbed a whole bunch of things. I don't think we need curry. You think we'll need curry?
I don't know what that is. I haven't seen this much shit in my life, Henry. I don't have it. You know, remember when I said that my room back home was like your room at Noel's shop? I wasn't lying.
No shit.
No shit.
I mean, that room's kind of like the room that I grew up into, but, like, I wasn't normally allowed to leave. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked
And they're gonna
sucks.
slowly go out to the beach. The moment you go outside, you are like, my hat, make sure it's on.
Yep.
You guys
He's got sunglasses too, by the way.
Sunglasses, the sunnies, the whole thing going out. Chang, you are getting 4 racks of ribs for the crew.
Oh, shit.
And he is also
Wait,
bringing some chicken legs.
Oh my god.
So you have a widespread. He has filled a bowl with tons of different spices and everything too. So have at it.
Yeah, he's gonna put them to work because they're gonna learn today. They're gonna learn today
Yeah,
how to make some mates.
Yeah, you see Venry at one point like take out something from one of the one of the bags that he had put out here and like undoes it, and it's like a table.
Cool.
So you guys have a table to work on and everything.
If Noctis and Venry are being made to cook, Noctis is probably like just like sniff the ribs and like eat a little bit.
Oh yeah, before they get cooked officially.
Oh my god.
He's like, what are these?
These are.
What is this?
What is this? This is great.
They don't have a lot of animals, right? You said.
No, they got rats. They got pigeons.
Wow.
They have vermin.
He's like,
in the hollow.
He's like, these are some large rooms.
Mm-hmm.
He knows horses exist, though.
Yeah, horses do exist.
So he's like, is this a horse?
Yeah, no, Chang.
No,
is,
this so that's oxen. Here, and then we got some regular chickens. So it's oxen.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Oxen,
so beef.
chicken.
So yeah. All right. What do you want me to do, Chang?
So I'm assuming Bim and Chang are going to be actually cooking the meats since they're from Glory Grove, and that's like the thing.
Like the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I guess Noctis and Venom
they're just gonna help you. They're your sous chefs, is what's happening.
Yeah.
They're doing your prep work.
Yeah, there we go. That's what they're.
Noctis is probably also trying like all the spices to see.
Oh
what
yeah,
they
just. So while this is happening, we can go back to the living room where Kia and Phoenix are. Silence. I'm going to turn off my microphone and I'm going to be right back, but you guys can discuss.
Oh, I don't know if Key's gonna. If Phoenix doesn't say anything, I don't know if Key's gonna say anything.
Is it just going to be quiet between the two of you? She's just staring at her. Mm-hmm.
Like glaring dead at her.
Oof.
It's a glare. Oh no! Oh no! Hang on. Would that be insight or would that be perception? Or
Perception
something else?
is outer in so it would be perception because it's just if she's wearing it on her face, you can just blatantly see
It
it.
doesn't matter because I have the same insight and perception. It doesn't matter.
She's not trying to hide anything anyways.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if Key would register that. Chelsea, you can go if you need to like, step away for a second.
I need to go
something.
potty.
Yeah, go ahead. You're good. You can go. So I try to kill time while she runs. So Key's kind of like standing there, and she probably doesn't look at Phoenix for a little bit because, like, when you could like feel somebody glaring, you could like feel it. She could probably definitely just like feel that. And Key just kind of like shifts awkwardly. And she's gonna maybe she does say something. She's gonna kind of like so she's not gonna look she doesn't look at Phoenix really anymore. But she's gonna look down and she's gonna say, and just like that, you're pissed at me, huh?
Would you expect me not to be?
No?
Like, think about what you're asking. You're asking me to trust somebody who wants the annihilation of someone who's been there for me.
I didn't really get the chance to say everything I was gonna say. I'm not asking any of you to do that. I've never asked any of you to go with what I've said. I've always said it's your choice. I also don't know if that's the choice that I'm going. I don't know if that's what I'm going to go along with or if that's what I think is right. I don't know.
Just the fact that you're considering it is upsetting to me.
Why wouldn't I consider it? Does it have to do with Xylo because of everything that she's done for you?
She hasn't just done things for me. She's done things for everybody in this group. Every single person has been saved by Xylo at some point. And yeah, she got upset with you and she yelled at you because you were speaking ill of the gods, which includes her and her mother. Anybody would do that.
I've always made it clear how I feel about gods. That's nothing new.
Is that the reason you gave me the coin? Was to try and appease me before having this conversation?
Not exactly. No. I gave it because, one, originally, technically, that coin was yours, and you did have it, so I was giving it back to you. And I don't think it was a way to appease you. I think it was a way to tell you what happened before anyone else knew. That's the closest thing that I could do.
It let me know that you talked to him, not the context of the conversation.
That's all that I could tell you in that moment. I didn't have the strength to give the context in that moment.
Like, did you expect me to be okay with any of this?
No, of course not.
How would you have liked me to react to finding all of this out?
I mean, from where I stand, I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm not saying that you did anything wrong.
Then why are you so mad at me?
I'm mad at what you're presenting to us. This idea that we have to follow possibly this crazy nutcase who basically wants to annihilate everyone and play God himself because he doesn't like what other gods are doing. It doesn't make sense.
Does any of this make sense? Has any of this ever made sense?
What makes sense to me are actions that people take, the things that people do. Does that make sense?
Makes sense, but it's just a little ironic that he's the only one that seems to answer me or come to me do, and then here we are doing all of this shit for them, trying to resolve whatever sort of shit they need to have done. And I'm glad that you seem to have this kind of kinship with Xylo. But sometimes it's really hard to have to watch you and Chang get all of this stuff and this recognition.
And you've got nothing. Is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't say nothing, but in those moments when I've tried to ask for help, none of them answer me. How am I supposed to trust them if none of them answer me?
Put your faith in the people that do answer you when you ask for help. You don't have to have faith in gods to have faith in other people. Have people that are there for you, who have done for you. And I'm not just talking about myself, okay? Because I know that you're very aware that I've done things specifically for you. I'm talking about other people who have done things for you. What has this future version done for you? And now he's asking you to work with him. Why? So that he can get something else out of you. Because all he's done is take from you. Up until now, as far as I'm aware, he's been avoiding giving you the answers that you want. So why now? What's so different about this moment that all of a sudden he wants to work with you?
I don't trust him, if that's what you're implying. I don't. I don't defend what he's done either. I can't sit here and defend him or her, whatever the fuck the situation was, using fucking Chang's friend as basically a weapon. Everything I do and every choice I make is for everyone who's important to me. And I would do, just like any of you, I would do anything for everyone. And I don't know what the right choice is right now. I'm not saying that this is the right choice. Of course I wouldn't know if it's the right choice. But if it's an option, I'm going to consider it, because if there's a chance that it could be something that could lead to any sort of freedom for everyone.
I'm not going to tell you what choice to make, but I am going to tell you straightforward my choice. I've already said my piece. If you decide to go along with it, I'm not going to be by your side in that decision. That's not said to try and sway your decision making either way. I just want you to know all of the facts before making your choices. And if you're willing to sacrifice having me on your side, then it is what it is. But my mind's not changing on that. I won't turn my back on those that have been there for me. This future Venri has done nothing but cause you harm, others in the group harm. He's done nothing for me or anybody that I care about, to include you. I'm not sacrificing anything for him.
I'm not either. I'm not. I think that's where everyone is misunderstanding me, or where it gets confusing. I'm not doing this for him. Especially if he's fucking dying in the end of it. I really don't care as much about him. There's other things that I do care about. And those things I would do anything for. And like I said, in the same way that I think any of us are at right now. But I am tired of feeling like a tool. And if all of you think that I'm not angry about this interaction that I had with Rung, I'm fucking livid about it. Because he did the exact same fucking thing that Zul did to me, saying I could have my family back, using my family against me. I'm tired of being a tool. I want to be more than that. But it seems like either side, that's all that I fucking am. I'm just gonna go.
Doesn't say anything. She's not been staring. I don't know if I said it or not. She's not actually been staring at Key since about halfway through that conversation.
Okay,
She's
okay.
kind of like off on the side. But she doesn't
Okay.
say anything.
Then Key is just gonna. She's not gonna go outside. She's probably gonna go. I guess where there's nobody else. Like, I don't know.
She could go to the opposite side of the house if she does want to go outside. Because there's the one side where all the kids are, and then there's the other side to where no one is. Or she could go in the bedroom.
She could go, like, at the front, right? Because everybody's kind of out in the back area.
Yeah,
She could,
everyone's more towards the back side of things.
Yeah.
So she
we all
could go
know
to the
Key loves
front.
being outside, yeah. So she's gonna
Mhm.
probably go outside. But instead of going out the door because she's Key, she's gonna climb out a fucking window again because she's gonna make it seem like she's going to a bedroom, and out the window she goes.
What's Phoenix
Yep.
gonna
Feel like,
do?
yeah, it's like I feel like Phoenix is not gonna be want to be around the group either.
That's fair.
She's probably gonna want to take a walk.
Are you gonna reach out mentally to Xylo?
I was gonna say if she can get out the house onto the beach, she was going to.
Yeah, she can go the dock. She can go the opposite direction on the beach because, like, Key's up here. The kids are kind of over here, and so she could go this way away from them so she can go on a walk. Once she's kind of outside, she can kind of say that in her brain towards Xylo. Is that what she wants to do?
Yep.
You're going to hear, do you need me? Do you need time alone?
We got like dead center, so I'm like I feel like she would be like, I don't know what I need, but I'm not feeling really good right now.
You just hear in the back of your brain. Understand. Need help. And as you are starting to walk, you see just a single blue flower just bloom out. And you know that it's to pick for yourself as a way of her to find you if you do need her. And then the vine goes back away.
In the hat.
Into the hat it goes. A big navy blue bloom. So you have that. So you are on a walk. That means you, my dear, actually would be heading towards the snake skull in the distance.
Great.
That is where you are headed. You're going up towards that way.
No idea.
Because it
great.
basically turns into slightly more duny the closer you get to that side. So it's a little more up and down. You can see the resort in the far distance. You can see what looks to be kind of like more jaggedy hills in the farther distance, further than that, with trees. And then, of course, you see the inn and then the two different towns that are here. Then further than that, you see the mills, but you are able to just walk. Key, are you just going to be just outside of the house? Or are you going on the roof?
I was gonna say she's probably going on the roof.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so you were able to.
Be on time.
Yeah, so she is able to get up high. Okay, so you are on the roof. You are able to just see where the crew is making food. You can see kind of the canopy that Ari's made with the kids. You can smell the food that's being cooked in the distance. You can roll a perception if you want to try and see where Phoenix is headed.
Yeah, I don't know. 18.
You
Sorry.
I would say that
18.
you would be able to identify that there's someone walking on the beach and going the other direction.
Okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Venray and Noctis are trying to put things together. Noctis, you are tasting rosemary, you are tasting curry powder, you are tasting pepper, you are tasting a whole bunch of different
Sam's having
spices.
internet issues
I just
and
realized
popped off,
that, so there's that. Ash, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Cool. Ash, what is Chang doing?
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Sam, I was just basically saying, like, since you said you were gonna taste all the different, like, seasonings and stuff, that you are tasting, like, curry powder, you're tasting mustard seed, you're tasting, like, cinnamon, you're tasting a whole bunch of different, like, seasonings and stuff, and this is a lot. It is a lot.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So you, Venry, Chang, and Bim are out there making some barbecue. Chang, you are the head chef right now. You get to tell what these dopes are gonna do. And so, like, Venry knows that he needs to take the silver back from the ribs, because that's something he learned from the chef. But seasoning-wise, he's looking at, like, the fucking curry powder with, like, a very intrigued look.
Interesting.
And he's like, I don't know if this would taste good, but it's possible.
Noctis try some.
Oh, yeah. It's the yellow curry powder is basically what it is. So it tastes like curry, but it's more spicy.
Yeah, he's like, tastes kind of weird.
Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all never made food in your lives.
I don't really have much to work with back home.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I'll walk you through it. Just, just don't think too hard.
I've never even seen ribs this big. I mean, I've seen, like, a rib cage.
Human? Or tiefling? Or elven?
Maybe a little bit of each.
A little bit of each. You've seen like a whole bunch. All right. Well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god.
No.
To
We
be
don't
fair,
got
I mean, I feel like Chang would be a little distracted because of the conversation that just happened.
Yeah, Noctis is pretty much
he
just
would
trying to, like...
He'd be more on autopilot than actually properly instructing anyone to do anything. So, I feel like Bim probably knows what to do because Bim's from the Grove. But Chang's just giving half-hearted instructions and not really like, and you should do this, and you should do that, yeah. No, he's just doing it for them.
Noctis is just, like, trying all the different spices and shit.
Yeah, does this taste good? What if I put these together?
Yeah, he's letting Chang and Bim do their thing.
Like, Venry
He's probably...
is actually trying to help. He's, like, trying to implement...
Soul.
He's putting, like, what he's learned from the house cook actually somewhat into action. Wow. So, like, he's like, I'm pretty sure this is what he said, and he's like, verifying with Chang first, not with Bim. Verifying with Chang first. Verifying with Chang first, being like, this is what I'm supposed to do, right? And Chang, you're just like, no, do it this way, but close, like, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, like,
Noctis is more because he doesn't really know anything about. Like he knows. I think the only thing that he could apply knowledge to is the stuff that he knows about baking.
yeah.
He's not a great baker,
Yeah.
but
So,
he knows things about it, and he's probably helped Asa, Nadia, Lenora,
Mhm.
obviously. So he can help only in small aspects. He's definitely listening, though.
oh yeah, no. You can also see the kids are having a good old
He
time.
likes learning.
They're playing with bubbles in the distance. Ari is there supervising. So it's a cute moment. It's nice because it's like this is an actual relaxation kind of moment for you guys. So Noctis, you're learning a bit about how they're cooking. Venry's trying his best to assist. Bim's a little bummed that he didn't do the fire correctly, but he is all about getting the ribs set up correctly over the fire so that they won't technically burn, but they'll still get the juices and everything going and everything like that.
Yeah.
So he's all about that. I'd say it probably takes, because ribs themselves take a few hours. They take almost 6
Yeah.
hours.
Damn.
So you
Yeah.
guys, this is why you guys are doing this in the morning.
He is sweating.
You have to remember this is like in the morning. So
He is
you
dying.
guys are going to let this cook over the fire for a long time. So you guys are basically just going to be out here with the kids and like playing along for a little bit. You guys can ask them questions. The other girls are away for a moment.
While Noctis is gonna use like at least like 1 hour of that,
Mm-hmm.
and he's actually going to do the whole ritual for Stella.
Okay. You were able to produce Stella?
Well, he still has her. He's gonna change her form.
Oh, okay. What form would you like to have her take?
He's gonna turn her into a dog.
A dog? Okay. What kind of dog?
I'm gonna show you if I
Okay.
can get a picture.
Doggy dog.
He's picking a dog. He doesn't like dogs. He doesn't really like dogs.
That's fair.
He's not an animal person in general,
Mm-hmm.
but Asa loves dogs. And he also knows that Nyx has a dog,
Mm-hmm.
and Chang has a dog.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I can't find a GIF for this. Let me get a.
That dog.
No, here, hang on.
Aw. The Coco dog.
Yeah. I think that's the same dog.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me get like an actual picture.
Yeah, I was like, I actually don't know what kind of dog he's based on.
There's a little puppy one. I'm gonna show you the puppy. That's not what she looks like, but it's so cute.
Oh, baby. So cute. So wrinkles.
Yeah.
So you are able to change Stella into a pepperoni. The kids are super like, what?
Absolutely.
No.
This is her.
way.
This is what she looked like.
This is what she is. Oh, look at her. Shiloh is just immediately just enamored. She's like, almost looks like my puppy back home. She's like clapping a little bit. Mm-hmm.
What kind of puppy do you have?
Great Dane. I'm gonna ride him.
Okay. I absolutely know what a Great Dane is.
Nope, not a clue.
Nope.
His name is Starbright.
Starbright.
Mm-hmm.
You know what my dog's name is?
What?
Stella.
Stella.
name is Star.
Cute.
Yeah, pretty cute. You're pretty cute. Pretty close.
That's so cool. You see her kind of like happy and like starts petting the dog and like totally just doing like loving on Pepperoni.
Yeah, and he lets Stella like run around and do her doggy thing, playing and stuff.
Oh yeah, Emmett is all about the dog. Landry, not so much. The dog's bigger than him.
They're small dogs, I think, but yeah, probably bigger than him.
Yeah, I was like, he's like tiny. Trip seems a little freaked out, so he's staying his distance. Because bird.
Yeah.
But
At least it's not a cat.
yeah, the kids are having a good time. Landry is like running around. He keeps using the bubbles, but like he's trying to make a bubble that he could walk into, and it's not working. And he doesn't know why. So he keeps trying to make a big, huge bubble and like jump into it. He's like,
Noctis will
very
lose
unhappy.
a bubble around him.
oh, he is beyond the moon right now. He is like,
He can't fly in it, but there's
that
a
is
bubble around him.
fine. He's just like, I am now Bubble Boy. Watch out for my powers of awesome bubbleness. And he's just like really into it.
Who is this again?
Landry.
Of course.
He's a chaotic child.
I love him. He's
That's
adorable.
legitimately his thing. Chaotic brain is what I have him down as.
I know. I love it.
Chaos brain. And then Shiloh is princess brain. And then Emmett is nerdy jock persona. And then I have Trip
Bird.
as Birdman. Bird person, but they're very quiet. They're artistic.
Yeah, I feel like Noctis. Fuck. What's his name? Fuck. Zell. Similar names. Yeah, I feel like he sees a lot of like Zell in him.
Oh yeah, very much so. His Trip he's very quiet in general, but you can tell because he's just drawing away. And though it's not like amazing good art,
He's a child, yeah.
he's still a kid, but like he definitely loves it at least.
I feel like Noctis would probably like because he doesn't like he's restless. He doesn't like just sitting in one spot all the time. And since they're waiting for the food to cook, and he's trying not to check on the girls, he'll probably go between like playing with the kids.
Would
So
you
probably,
like
like-
to learn anything about the kids?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of questions would you like to ask them, and who are you asking them to? Because they're kind of spread out.
Yeah. Well, I think if they're all like playing and stuff, he'll probably talk to Trip first, since he's
Okay.
the one that's just sitting there drawing.
Yeah, he's just drawing. Yep.
So Noctis will like walk over and kind of like sit next to him.
You can see him. He's trying to finish up the drawing that he was working on prior, so it's kind of like showing everyone and like more of like you guys more heroic kind of savior kind of thing. And you can definitely tell who is who because he's definitely color coded you guys a little bit.
I love that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Noctis will just sit next to him and he's just gonna say, "What you working on?"
Illustration. I want to use it for my story when I get back home.
Story.
Because I'm gonna write a story about the adventure of getting free, and then I know that my mom and dad are gonna need to know what happened, and I'm gonna have to tell my sisters about what happened. I want them to know that I was in good hands when I was found. drawing. You can tell that he actually has everyone drawn in their ballroom attire, the gala
Yeah.
outfits, because that's how he saw you guys when you showed up. So
Mhm.
like Nyx has all the floral stuff all around her. Key is wearing that green dress with the bow in hand and long hair that's kind of like whooshed out that you can see is now kind of scribbled out because she cut her hair and he noticed this morning.
Oh.
And you see him kind of, there's certain things, and you see that he did actually make Asa with you at one point, and you both are kind of like doing the whole like, yeah, and you can see like magic coming from your fingers kind of thing. It's very, very, very cute. And you can see kind of under, he's trying to write everyone's name, but it's like kids, so it's like, they're writing it how it sounds to them. So it's for Noctis. It's it looks like you're actually spelling knock. So Nock, and then Tuss, Tuss. So it's like Noctis. And then Key is spelled Key. And then Phoenix was way too long, so he just put N. Because he heard people say Nyx, so he just put a big N. For Chang, of course, he thinks it's Chang. And Bim was a little bit easier because it's BM, just no I. But you can see, like, he's trying to get everyone's name under their little drawing of them.
I think Noctis. If he's willing, Noctis will like help him like write out the names properly.
Say that again.
I said, like he'll be like. I feel like if Trip is willing, like Noctis will help him spell the names out like correctly.
Oh, yes. He would be very, very pleased if you would actually help him. Because you see that
Okay.
the moment that you're like, well, I can help you, he immediately perks up.
Okay, he's gonna be like, no, I'm actually a teacher.
Oh. I heard teachers can be scary. But
Am I scary?
No, you're not that scary. You're
Good,
pretty. You're
yeah.
pretty cool.
Thanks. You're pretty cool too.
He just perks up and thanks. My sisters think I am too.
Oh, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you're from here, right, Glory
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not too far off. I'm from Forja.
Okay, I think I've heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get you back there.
He smiles and nods a little bit. He goes, "Thanks, muchacho," and like kind of nods a little bit.
he just goes, de nada.
Oh, he immediately perks up a little bit. I can't speak Spanish, but
Yeah,
he
me
starts
neither.
rattling off Spanish
Like-
to you. He's from, yeah, he's basically from like Brazil. So he's super excited and he starts kind of doing things off. But you do roll a d20. I'm gonna see what kind of information he's gonna rattle off to you.
Cool. I rolled a 14.
You know what? That's fine. You find out that his mother's name is Pleasant, and his father's name is Ricket. Kind of like racket, but Ricket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Pleasant and Ricket is his parents' name.
Okay. I feel like Noctis, like just for flavor, Noctis
Mhm.
wants to ask him if he knows how to write, or if he likes writing.
You see him hesitate. I like telling stories, but I don't know how to write very good. Not yet. I haven't gone to school yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't get to go till I'm 8.
Interesting. Is that normal here?
Where I'm from, yeah.
Okay. Well, while we're here, if you want me to help you write anything, I have a student back home. He's kind of quiet like you. Always got his nose in the books. He likes writing. He likes writing stories too.
I'd like to meet him sometime. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to meet you.
Yeah. See him kind of like get all chuffed a little bit, and you see him off to the side with a new piece of paper. He's going to try to do everyone's names again and again and again to try and get practice with it.
He's also going to offer to help him write his name.
Okay. So his name is Trip, but he makes it very adamant that it's with 2 P's because that's what his mom made sure. He had 2 P's in his names.
Okay, yeah.
And he was like,
Easy.
okay. All right. Is there anything else you want to ask him, or would you like to go to one of the next kids?
He'll probably leave and be. He's like, all right, I'm gonna let you keep doing your thing. That's really good. That's really good.
You see
You're
him
doing
kind of.
great.
You see him like his feathers kind of like puff, like he's like proud of himself. So he's just like poof, like that. Who would you like to speak to next? Emmett, Landry, or Shiloh?
What are the kids doing? Like,
Emmett is chilling with Stella. Landry is still messing with the frickin' bubbles and the bubble like illusion that you gave him. Shiloh, on the other hand, is sitting in the sand and like letting her feet kind of touch the water a little bit, and she's kind of just slapping them in the water a little bit as it's coming up on the shore and going back. So she's just sitting and playing. Landry's doing what he's doing, and Emmett is doing stuff with Stella.
okay. Girlfriend, she's 6. That's probably what he'll do. Is he'll probably try to talk to her though.
Okay.
He's not gonna burst Landry's bubble just yet.
Okay.
And she said she's sitting in the sand.
Yeah, she's sitting in the sand, and then her feet, she's taken off her like little shoes that you gave her, so that she can kind of just like have her feet in the waves that come up on shore.
Okay. Yeah, Noctis is standing a little bit back from her, like behind her. And he will like squat down, so he's like, more on her level, but he is not getting close to the water at all. He won't even get on the wet sand. If there's wet sand, he won't step on that.
Okay.
But he'll just come up and be like, "Hey, Shiloh, how are you doing?"
Hi. I'm good.
Yeah? Okay.
It smells really good. I don't think I've had what they're making before.
Me neither. I definitely have never had what they're making.
Where are you from?
You ever heard of the Hollow?
No, what's that?
It's a lot different from here. It's very it's dark all the time.
Oh.
Mostly dark.
Does
Yeah,
that mean
you know when-
stars are out all the time?
All the time.
That's so pretty. I love stars.
Me too. Yeah, it's a lot different, and it's a lot different from the gardens. I'd never seen a flower.
You've never seen flowers before?
Not before I started going to the different realms. No.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Nope. All we have are these weird. I mean, I didn't think they were weird because that's what I know. Trees, but seeing trees now, they don't have they're not green. They're purple and they're naked.
Like,
They're pretty.
naked? Like, they don't have anything growing on them?
No, nothing.
I don't like that.
No, they're pretty. They're my favorite color. They're purple.
Purple. I'm a pink girl, more myself.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yep,
That's why I got you a pink dress.
I know, it looks so good. My mama said I always look good in pink.
Yeah, you do. Look very cute.
Thank you. You are such a gentleman.
Thank you. I try. He's laughing to himself in his head. And he'll just say to get it a little going. He'll be like, so your gardens, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I live in the Visant Hills.
Oh, the Sant Hills. That sounds fancy.
It is. My mommy and daddy work in a jeweler shop. We make beautiful crowns and necklaces and brooches, and they're very, very good at what they do.
Oh, wow. One of my friends over here, little one, Nyx, she's a jeweler too. And
Oh, competition.
maybe a little bit.
Well,
But only
if-
because she's a lot older than you.
True, but once I harness my skills, I'm gonna be the best jeweler in all of the realms.
I'm sure you will be.
Mm-hmm. Melody Jewelers is gonna become the best known jewelers everywhere.
Melody Jewelers.
Mm-hmm. That's my mommy and daddy's shop.
Sounds nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite kind of jewelry?
I like bracelets the most because you can have so many on your wrist. A necklace, you can only have
Necklaces.
one or two before it gets gaudy. But bracelets, you can have so many bracelets.
Not just my 3 necklaces are gaudy.
I mean, it goes with your style.
Oh wait, no, he's only wearing 2. He's only wearing 2. Just kidding.
Okay.
Because he's wearing. Yeah, he's wearing the amulet to prevent people from scrying on him,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's wearing the his little red jewel on his neck.
Okay, yeah. Well then, you're good. You're good.
Okay, yeah, I was like, he's wearing 3 necklaces, but his other necklace was in his pocket or wrapped. If he's wearing his fanny pack, I don't think he is. But
I'm real sad because I had a couple bracelets, but when they took me, they took them too. Jerks. That had to be at least a few platinum.
Oh. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Is it?
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's almost like my allowance.
Oh god. That's way more than I get paid.
You get paid to save people?
Oh wow, no, I wish. No.
What do you do then?
I'm a teacher. Or was.
Oh,
I
a
guess.
private teacher? I have a couple of those.
No, I'm a public teacher.
What's a public teacher?
Oh, I teach everyone.
Well, that's what you're doing things wrong. You should do private teaching. Then you can get more money that way.
That's that's actually pretty true.
Mm-hmm.
If they would let me, but I don't think they would let me.
Why wouldn't they? You're great.
Oh, thanks. No, the place I'm from isn't the greatest.
The Hollow isn't a good place. You should just come to the gardens. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many flowers.
Right? And so much water. I love waterfalls. They're so pretty.
Yeah. I mean, from a distance, they're pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. It looks like glimmering jewels all across the surface.
That's a nice way of looking at it. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no water in the hollow. Not really.
No water? No wonder
really.
you don't have other plants.
Do they need water?
Yeah! It's like basic science.
I mean, we don't have plants, so I wouldn't know. We just have a lot of stone.
That seems rather depressing. Yeah, I think you need to come to the gardens. We have so much more to do. And to see. And to eat. We have a lot of the stuff that they had here today. Which is good, because it's so good and it's stummy. So yummy.
Yeah, I've learned about so much different food and animals, and I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good food out there. There's a lot of good food.
Really good food. My favorite is a fresh salad with berries in it. I like raspberries and blueberries and blackberries in my salad. It's so good. With a poppy dressing.
A poppy dressing.
Mm-hmm. My mommy
You lost me
says
on
it's
that.
very sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
Yeah.
Well, sounds pretty sophisticated.
Mm-hmm.
She's so cute. I love her. The complete opposite in darkness, and I love her. Fuck, what else was gonna ask her?
Ask her last name.
Oh, that. Trying to get all my information. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna be like, so, your mommy and daddy.
Mm-hmm.
What are they like?
My mommy, she is the prettiest lady I have ever seen in all of the gardens. She has really long, flowy, golden hair and bright sapphire eyes.
Wow.
She's really tall and she's very strong too. She can push around my daddy a lot.
Oh. Like in a is your daddy mean?
Oh no, my daddy's great. It's just he's very weak.
Oh. I mean, my daddy too.
I think it's a trend. I think a lot of daddies are just, not very strong when it comes to versus mommies and stuff.
Yeah, you know what? I think so too. I think that's absolutely right.
Mommy also has the prettiest name.
What's her name?
Oh, everyone calls her Sandy, but it's Sandra. I think it's so pretty, especially when they call her Sandy. Daddy's name is stupid.
What's your daddy's name?
Everyone calls him Al, but it's Alarth. It's stupid. I don't like it. I'll just call him Daddy forever.
Alarth?
At Alarth. Alarth.
Alarth.
Alarth. Yeah.
Is that so? What's your last name?
Oh, Kurth.
Oh, Kurth. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool last name.
Mm-hmm. It's my mommy's. We took mommy's last name. Daddy said
I mean-
that it was only right.
Only right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is a pretty cool last name.
Mm-hmm. It's strong and demanding and good.
You know what? It really is.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna live up to that.
I know.
Be just like your mama.
Exactly like Mama.
Yeah. And we're gonna get you back to her, okay?
Promise.
I promise.
Okay.
He's gonna like reach over and like ruffle the top of her head.
Oh yeah, she just kind of lets out a small little giggle. She's just like, thank you.
Yeah. I'll call you when the food's ready.
Okay.
And yeah,
Okay.
I feel like I don't want to take. Ash. I don't want to take up like too much time with all the kids separately.
That's
I feel
okay.
a little bad.
No, you're good. I think it's helping the other two cool down a little bit. So we can keep going if you'd like.
All right, I think he'll probably like call the other like the two boys over like together.
Landry and Emmett. Oh yeah, Landry is like, how can I help you? I am here. I am Bubble Man. And Emmett. Yeah, sorry about him.
Why are you apologizing for him?
I'm used to it.
Used to it.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize.
Okay.
Did you know each other before? Or?
No, but he's from Clover Cove, so I don't think he understands proper etiquette at all. I'm not sure. He's a little crazy.
I mean, yeah, but that can be fun sometimes.
I don't know how I feel about that kind of fun. That
So
can put
silly.
you in a lot of danger if you're not fully aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's nice to just, let loose, have a little fun. And he's young, I think. I don't really know how gnomes work, but he's really tiny. So I think he's young.
He's small.
Yeah, he is. It's really hard finding pants in his size.
I'm right here. I know how
Yeah.
old I am.
Well, how old are you? I don't know.
I'm this many.
Uh-huh. Yep, I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a little more accurate, I think.
No.
That's okay. That's okay. That means you have longer to go and more fun.
True. I'm gonna outlive almost all of my siblings.
Yeah,
Who's
you know what?
laughing now, Silas?
I guess that's one way of looking at it. I mean, I don't have siblings. I can't relate.
Oh, they are the worst.
Oh.
So I have 26 siblings. I have Freya, I have Diona, Lula, Kai, Lyle, Nadine, Elaine, Benton, Zyla, Keisha, Jonas, Ledger, and the others.
And the others. Yeah, that's Ah, that's a lot of siblings. I don't even want to know how that works. How big is your house? You know what?
I
Never.
share a bedroom with 7 other siblings.
Wow.
Yeah, we have 2 beds.
Well, you are. Oh my god, he's doing the fucking fuckboy thing. I mean, you guys
I'm
are
the
pretty small.
5th youngest.
Oh,
Mom has another one on the way.
oh god. Is your mom okay?
Yeah, why?
You know what? Never mind. I don't know how gnomes work, and I think that's fine.
Yeah, no, she's good. No, we just live on a really big farm.
Oh.
Each one of us have our own specific job that we handle. I'm in charge of fixing the corn picker. Stick my hand up in there, grab the corn, make sure I get it out in time before it goes again. Yeah.
Wow, your parents really love you. That's a that's a very important job.
Yeah, it's real important because that's our main source of food money.
Just right, be careful.
I'm always careful, alright? Because I got Nadine who watches my back.
Yep, that really. That's literally what's going through Noctis's mind, is that his uncle has no arm.
Mhm.
He's like, alright, just, right. And, you know, where's his farm?
Sorry.
Noctis is like fucking baffled by this.
Oh yeah, his family. You guys actually could have met this family. Let me get the map again. Look at it.
I'm just thinking of on Zootopia, like the
Uh-huh.
rabbit family.
Oh yeah, it's basically that. We live in a small little like farm in Striga Hills.
Did we go there?
You guys went through there, but you didn't stop at any of the farms.
Yeah, but we went through there, didn't we?
Yeah, you went through there. Yeah.
I'm gonna open a map.
Yeah.
I forgot we had maps. That would have been really handy when I was looking at these.
Yeah. Yeah, I live really close to Lake Abda.
Where's this? No, that's the wrong map. That is the gardens. I was like, why is...
You're like, this makes no sense.
Why did we go through the area?
Because you guys were going up to where, what's his face was? Here you go. To where Blarney was. I think.
Oh. It was so long
Oh no,
ago.
that's when you guys, that's the area you guys entered through. Because that's the entrance.
Gotcha. Okay,
Mhm.
and there's a farm there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of farms over there.
Oh, that's right. You said there was a bunch of farms like outside the forge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when he says that, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I might have passed by your house.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You should have came by and said hi, but who knows? Maybe when you came by, I wasn't there, and that's probably when they snatched me. Because I've been gone for, like, feels like years. Emmett goes, it's only been a few weeks. Not years.
Well, it's good. That's good. It's only been a few weeks. Could have been worse. Definitely does probably feel like a few years. You know
Yeah,
that
but if you ever get to Fickle Pin Farms, that's my family.
Fickle Pin Farms.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what's a fickle pin?
That's a me.
Oh, that's a you.
That's
Is
a
that your
me.
name?
That's
Part of
my
your name?
last name.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's a fun last name.
That last name has a lot of historical relevance. You
I'm
know,
sure.
my daddy says that my great 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 grandpappy created the corn picker.
That's cool. I don't know what a
Uh-huh.
corn picker is, but that's cool.
You don't know what a corn picker is?
No, we don't have corn or grass or vegetables or is corn a vegetable? I think it's a vegetable.
Yeah, it's the most nutritious vegetable there is ever.
I'll take your word for that.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's cool. What about you, Emmett?
What about me?
What's your home like?
Large.
God, why is everyone living in giant houses? What the fuck?
Oh, no, I don't live in a house.
Oh, where do you live?
Les Alteliers.
Do I know what that is?
That is the North America, basically Canada. Canada. Canada.
Where the? I just lost the map tab. Where did it go?
You don't
There
have
it
one.
is. Oh, there's no Glory Grove map. Never mind.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
there's no because there's so many different.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think that sounds vaguely familiar. I don't know much about this place.
Yeah, I tend to stay at the Millwright Park a lot. It's a good spot to be. You don't get a lot of too many passerbys, so they don't really look at you.
What do you mean? You stay at the park?
Yeah, I stay at the park with my friends, my family.
So, okay. All right. I can understand that.
Yeah,
I
but,
kind of been there growing up.
but I don't think I can go back because once you leave, you can't.
Why aren't you allowed to?
Well, technically I could, I guess. It's just that when we disappear, no one questions it. We just let it. Because if we try to investigate or try to find anyone, then we can get caught. That's kind of why I got caught.
You looking for a friend? Tommy? What's Tommy like?
Kind of like Landry. But I
Mm.
didn't see him.
What's he look like?
He's an elven boy. Brown hair. Purple eyes. Kind of has two really big teeth up front. Ears are floppy at the moment, so he hasn't matured yet. Normally wears a lot of browns. But that's fine. I mean, should have known better than to try and find someone, you know?
Now, you know what? I think you did the right thing. And you know what? You came out of it okay. You're still alive.
Yeah, but that's only 'cause you guys came and got us. Which, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. Really, I do. It's just, wish I could have done something for myself for once, you know? Not have to rely on others.
You're a
But
kid.
yeah, but I'm responsible for me.
You are. But sometimes you need a little help. You can't do everything by yourself.
I
That's
guess.
what. That's why it's nice to have friends.
Well, yeah.
They always got your back,
Well, they're your
like you
found
did for
family
Tommy.
after all, you know?
Exactly. And I, when I was a kid, I mean, I had a home, but it wasn't really a home for me. Um, so I kind of stayed on, the streets. We had this bakery where all the kids like me would just go and hang out and play and be safe because
That
it
sounds
was,
kind of like my park.
yeah, exactly. And when someone got taken, no one really batted an eye. And so growing up, I kind of just let that stuff prevent me from making real friends and having attachments and being willing to go save people. And I don't I don't want you to learn that lesson that it's a bad thing to do. I learned that lesson at my age and I'm old, okay? I'm old.
You don't look that old.
I'm not that old. A lot older than you though. And a lot older than I should be to learn this this. I think what you did was really brave, and you should be proud of yourself for it. And wherever Tommy is, I'm sure he'd be proud of you too. I'm sure he is proud of you. And when you meet up with him again, I think he'd really appreciate that. I think he'd be really thankful that you tried.
So, hope I see him again.
One of my kids, my students, one of my students.
Oh, I thought you had kids.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah. Sorry. No. I mean, sometimes they feel like it, but one of my students did the same thing, or he let. I mean, wait, fuck. Okay, hang on. Mav was protecting Zell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So when my students actually, I mean, she got taken, but she got taken protecting her friends, and the one that was being protected, he felt kind of like you do. He felt like he should have done more, that she shouldn't have helped him. And I don't think that's a good way of looking at it. Because you know what? She was fine. She got out of that just fine. And she needed a little help. Sometimes we all need help, and that's okay. And maybe you'll help find Tommy. Maybe I'll find him. Maybe someone else will find him. But at least you tried. And that means a lot. That counts for something.
Guess it does. Easiest thing a person can do is just blame themselves for any that come in life, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You gotta be proud of yourself instead. Because you did a thing that most people wouldn't. Like you said, most people just don't bat an eye. But you know what you did? You're like, fuck that. That's wrong.
Ooh, you
I'm gonna
said
help
a
my friend.
bad word.
Yeah, I did say a bad word. Sorry.
It's fine. I normally hear that at the park anyway.
I'm sure you do.
But yeah, it'll be good to see everyone when I get back.
I'm sure. And if you need to hang out, lay low for a little longer, you just let us know. We'll keep an eye out for you.
Appreciate that. Kind of you.
Of course. Gotta look out for the people like you, huh?
Gotta look out for my fellow newsies.
Don't know what that means, but yeah. What's newsy?
It's a job.
Well, what kind of job?
I sell newspapers to earn some
Oh.
cash.
Okay, well that's nice. That's awesome. You got a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not doing too great because they keep upping the price for the newspapers, but it'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
Yeesh. Aren't they just pieces of paper?
Well, you see, they have it so that we have to pay them to purchase, and then we sell them on the street so that we can also get a little bit of a profit. But I don't know, something's not sitting right with me on that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty messed up.
Yeah, you would think they would hire us and then pay us a wage to sell their newspapers, but they're doing it on a, I believe the term commission based.
Now, are they going to... What would happen if you just, didn't buy their papers? Would they be able to sell them?
No. But I mean, wouldn't they just get other people to sell them? I mean, there's lots of us kids that need some jobs.
Yeah, then why don't you make them hire you?
I'm a kid. They're adults. What can I do?
Oh, I don't know anything about Newsies. Seize the day.
Seize the day!
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know anything about the Newsies.
No, you're good. You don't have to. Oh, Tasha.
That's so funny. Yeah, so Nex is like, yeah, but like, they rely on you kids to sell the papers, right?
Yeah.
So what if none of you kids sell the papers?
Oh. I mean, I'd have to talk to the boys about it and the others about it. Talk to Ricky.
Yeah, you know what? You talk to that Ricky. You talk to the other boys about it. And you get yourselves... Jesus, I feel horrible saying get jobs because you're a child. But...
Yeah.
But you know what? You do what you gotta do, I guess. And... I mean, I guess you already technically got a job going. So you make sure they hire you.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna have to start from scratch because when I got taken, they took all my cash.
Well, how much cash did you have?
I had about 14 silver, 12 copper.
Cool. Noctis hands him a gold.
His eyes immediately light up. Are you sure?
Yeah.
This is your money, though. And I know how hard it is to come across, especially a gold piece.
Yeah, I may not have gotten them in the best way. So you know what? Just keep it. You're fine.
Okay, I'll keep it real safe. And you see him, like, he kind of, like, looks around for a moment. He's not sure where to put it.
Oh, yeah, Noctis like, you know what? I'll hang on to it. And when we get you back home, I'll make sure you and your friends have enough.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Noctis.
Yeah, no problem.
Landry just like yells as he's like going down and like cannonballs in the distance into the ocean, and Emmett is just watching him, just like, oh no.
Noctis just watches him too.
Yep, just full out.
Well, you know what? At least he's having fun.
Feel like he's gonna drown. I should probably go over there and make sure he doesn't. He slowly walks up.
He's like, yep, please, yeah.
Yep. You can tell Emmett is probably the oldest one out of the kids.
Yeah.
Has more level head. Obviously, has his glasses on that are kind of slightly cracked on one side.
Hmm.
And as you were able to speak to all the kids, we'll do a little bit of time skip to the future as some of you went on the walk and all that. However, I have to end the session early as I have my first day on my new shift.
Oh, that's right.
I have to
yes.
wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning
Oh my god.
to be at work by 7 because I have to deal with traffic. So,
Ugh.
when we come back, we will see what Key and Phoenix are doing, as well as how the ribs are gonna turn out.
Mhm.
Woo! So thank you guys. I appreciate you coming. And that's it. Yay!